What's up, everybody? I'm waiting for the live to actually start on my YouTube channel, so I can mute it, but it's not starting yet. It's freaking me out. So I don't know if the live stream actually started for you guys, or if we're just sitting here. And I see Marson in the back getting ready. Let me refresh it and see if it works. And I wasn't muted. Okay. Hi, everybody. How are you all this fine, lovely evening? Holy shoot, we got 70 comments already from the start. You guys know how hard I try to catch up, and I'm just gonna fly through these. So hello, David Romano and Frick, and Dig is here. Dark Wolf Only Pens, hello guys. Southpaw Pete is here. Of course, G Key Man, Zoe the Cat, Rock Out with Your Lockout, Elijah Carney, and who else? Snake is here. All right, hi guys. Pick Smith, he says his he hit the middle finger on his way in. Nice. Backstabber's here. Greyhound. What's up, guys? That's right. Picksmith just stopped by to say hello. He wasn't going to be able to stay or hop in with us tonight, so that's okay. But hi, Picksmith. Thanks for stopping through to hit that middle finger on the way in. Appreciate it. Keith O'Reilly's here. What's up, Keith? Wild Billiam. Black Smoke Joe. Locksport Click. Holy cow. Very quickly, big, huge congratulations to Greyhound. I think he said he hit 400 subscribers today. I think it was today. But congratulations, Greyhound. Amazing job. Really, truly amazing job. Unhinged Lockpicker is here. What's up, Unhinged? McD Poor. And I think I said hi to Black Smoke Joe, but if not, hello. And if I did, then hello again. All right. Lock Robs is here. Vector is here. Hi, guys. All right, Paracentric, Jackrabbit. Holy cow, we got a whole entire crew in the house today. Not Too Dead. What's up? What's up? Swamp Picker. Nice. Hi, guys. Dutch Lock Pickers here. Holy cow. I'm just like scrolling and scrolling forever. All right, who else? PA Pete. What's up, Pete? John Doe has been a member for 23 months. Holy shit. Thank you, John Doe. And if you too would like to become a channel member, you know what to do. Hit that join button wherever you see it. Ian Not Too Dead has been a member for 16 months. He said, oh yeah, let's get it. I know that's right. Nightmares here. Oh, welcome. Rob Picks. Hello. All right, I'm almost caught up. And John Doe, thank you for the super chat. He says, I want to tell you that I dislike Picksmith more than Ladylocks, but Dots is the worst between them all. I'd have to agree. So out of that, I'm the least hated. I don't know if I love that or hate that. And welcome in, Marson. Hello.
Hello.
How the heck are you?
Unknown.
It sound good. Automatically, that's a bad laugh. I heard that sarcasm in that laugh. What's going on?
I went into the dentist today because having tooth pain and whatnot, and I've had to have a fair bit of work. I haven't had a cavity up until I was in my 40s, and the only I only had them then because due to the MS and the muscle tension and all that, I cracked open four molars.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, because of the bruxism, and I hadn't realized quite how bad it was getting, and yeah, so I ended up with like 2 of them pulled, and
Man.
but all that's in the back. And I've been feeling this pain up towards the front. I'm like, oh, not more. So went in and they did an X-ray, and I'm expecting I'm going to have to stay, for at least a filling, if not more. And he can't find anything.
Really? So what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea.
Oh,
so
Lord. I hate that when you get phantom shit that nobody knows what's going on. You know what I mean? And you're suffering. Yeah. It's like, and then you automatically start thinking after a while, like, maybe I'm nuts because nobody's seeing anything. So, you know, maybe I'm like making too much of this. And like, you get yourself crazy like that.
At first, it's like it only showed up when I was chewing. And it's like, you know, how like your bottom teeth kind of do this against the top teeth. Mm-hmm. You kind of, you know, watching a cow chew is exaggerated, but it's you know,
that masticating, like crushing up. That sucks.
Oh, come on! I'm trying to be quiet.
Marston's have difficulties all around, guys. Poor Marston.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So anyway, what was happening was like the bottom tooth would sometimes catch on the side of the top tooth.
Oh.
And because, you know, nothing lines up quite the same way as it used to. And every once in a while, my, you know, the spasms and whatnot. So it affects my feeling as well. And so I'll catch the teeth like that and ended up that tooth that it's not again.
I think Marston's getting a call or a text or something. It's interfering. Oh, there you are.
Oh, sorry about that. All right. Keep calling me over and over, and it wouldn't let me. All right. Anyway, yeah, tooth issues, and it went from just happening just when I would eventually, every once in a while, catch it like that, to a few days ago, I was just having aches off and on through the day. And
that's terrible. I'm so sorry. That's the worst kind of pain too.
And you know, I'm used to pain, and it's enough to make me want to take ibuprofen or acetaminophen. So it's like definitely should go in and have it checked. And he said it may just eventually go away. It may turn out to be a hairline crack that isn't showing up on the X-ray. And he was in there with a UV light and couldn't see it either. So I guess it's just a matter. You just have to wait. If it gets worse, come back in. But
now, do you happen to like grind your teeth at night or anything? Like maybe when you're sleeping, something's going on?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what cracked open the molars. So I have to wear a mouth guard.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe it's something like, you know, you did something when you didn't realize it, and it's like, because even I know like the movement when people wear braces, for instance, that movement, how they're moving the teeth so hard and so much so that it's aches for them. I'm wondering if like maybe you're doing something that's like moving your teeth, like keep pushing on it in a certain way that's actually like shifting something that's making it achy and sore, because that wouldn't necessarily show up like as an X-ray, anything on an X-ray, you know, because it's not like you're injuring anything, but it's like that slow kind of, that sucks. I mean, my problem is
the fact that it's getting, so it could be just from those occasional presses, because when that happens, my jaw clenches and it's like I don't have direct control over it, and it like
that could do it. I could see that. So, that sucks. I'm sorry. You go through so much. It's crazy. And when they can't find nothing, that's just the worst, you know, because it's like a big mystery, mysterious stuff there. My problem is like I don't have any types of tooth pain. I don't have any types of anything. Like even when I get a shot to get a filling or anything like that, none of that stuff bothers me in the least, and I don't ever get toothaches and stuff. So I constantly have to go to the dentist to get a checkup, because I don't know if something's going wrong, because I don't get the toothache. I think only one time I got one, and but it wasn't like bad, but I know like I've seen people getting toothaches and it just takes over their life. Like, it's so horrible. So I'm thankful I don't get them. I'm very, very thankful that, but it makes it extra work, because you really have to check. I have to always go and check, and I forget because nothing's going wrong. Nothing's, nothing's feeling weird. So it's like, I just constantly have to remind myself to go get checked, you know? I just can't tell. Welcome in Spicy and Orgus, and I don't know if I said hi to Rob Pix. Rob Pix is here as well, and Dots Locks is here. Dots must have been summoned by John Doe talking smack.
Never does.
And yeah, I think that was everything. But yeah, Greyhound, I sent you a link if you wanted to join us for your 400 subscriber celebration. I want to go ahead and link Greyhound's channel up too, because welcome in PD Locksport. Hello, good evening. And Chris, hi Chris. I don't know if I said hi to Chris. But yeah, that's a big deal. And like I said last time, the same thing applies, guys. Even though you think it's a small number, it's not a small number, especially not for Locksport. I mean, we were just not even on the map a couple of years ago when it comes to YouTube. There was a couple of people and that was it, you know. And even when I started, there was a few channels that were like bigger, of course, like LPL and Lock Noob and DMAC and Albert LaBelle was big when I started. You know, he had like 5,000, which was like a lot when I started, I think. And so like those were like the biggest ones ever. And I that was it. You know, there was a lot of other little smaller ones, but nobody ever really hit over 100 subscribers, I don't think, for a good long time. And then all of a sudden, like, man, we started getting on the map and people started noticing, you know. And I think with more people that come in and they find their favorite channels where they can actually learn things, you know, or they'll watch it and completely understand one person where they don't understand the next person. You know, you got to find your channels that you kind of connect with, that you understand what the person's saying, because you know how it is. You'll watch 10 videos and then on the 11th or the very 10th video, you're like, oh, I get it now. This guy's explaining it perfectly, you know? And so sometimes you just got to find that. But I'm glad to see that, you know, people are really doing a great job on YouTube. I love to see it, because we definitely need to make our own little spot out here. There's all kind of other genres that are all recognized, and they have all these people in the genre. The genre's huge, the channels are big, and then you've got Locksport, and it's like the tiniest little spot on YouTube. But I'm glad to see it. I love to see it. And like I said, even having 50 subscribers is a huge deal on YouTube. There's like 160 million channels on YouTube, and out of those, there's not very many that even get to 100 subscribers. I mean, it's crazy. Like, you think it's not a lot, but it's a lot. So 400 is a lot, you know. Snake says, where is Kraken? Thank you for the super sticker. And yeah, I saw Kraken in the chat earlier talking about poor Dean P, because I was talking about, you know, we got the Terry B pick here to give away today. Amazing, beautiful, custom made pick. And I said that in the Discord server, and Kraken hops in and says, poor Dean P. And I said, oh, wait a minute. Dean P won the goddamn last pick, so no more poor Dean P shit. I don't feel bad for Dean P no more. He got a beautiful, amazing custom made Terry B pick. Beautiful picks. I just can't believe how nice they are. Like, they just really are beautiful. He's like, it blows my mind when these guys. I'm waiting for Picksmith to make me a beautiful custom pick, you know, and the longer that it takes him to start making it, the more stuff I want on it. So before I just thought, oh, it'd be cool to have like dragon scales on a pick, but now it's up to like, I want a full dragon with the wings open and like a fire breathing out and like, you know, all this stuff. So I don't know. He's going to have his work cut out for him if I ever get me a Picksmith original. What's up, AJ? AJ found me an Asa with the what the hell were those, AJ? The parachute or something like that pins, or whatever they are, trampoline pins, parachute pins. I don't know. The one that Picksmith had. He had one with tapered and one with something else. So AJ was on the hunt. He found it right away for me. So I appreciate that so much. I'm so excited. Welcome in, DMAC. Hello. We were just talking about phenomenal pick makers, so we must have summoned DMAC because he's also a phenomenal pick maker. There's Ryan Wilson. Welcome in, Ryan. All right. We got a lot. Lock Leisure's here. Hello, Lock Leisure. Welcome, welcome. Hourglass Schools. That's it. That one he made P-Dubs was fire. Yes, it was. P-Dubs is supposed to join us in a little while. She's got a lot going on. She has some kind of she's got a lot. That girl has a lot. I mean, she not only has her own health issues, she's got, her wife has health issues. She's just always really like the caretaker, and always has to be on, always has to be on. Even, she's get herself, she runs into problems, but she can't really do anything to rest and relax because she has other things she has to take care of, so it's kind of sucks. But I feel bad for her. But she did say she might pop in for a little bit, I guess once she's up and about, although she might already be up. I don't know. Welcome, Lockpicking Paul. How are you? Yeah, I wish we had a picture of that one he made, P-Dubs. We could look at it. It's probably on a video somewhere, but that thing is so freaking gorgeous. There's some amazing pics out there. So Sandman did a video this week talking about a meetup in December in Texas. And I guess, I think he said, what did he say? Rat Yoke, maybe? Or was it? I think it was Rat Yoke. I think he said Rat Yoke and Jimmy Longs were going to be there. And they're going to be doing a little bit of a competition and all kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested or in the Texas area, go check out that video by Sandman to see what's going on with that. Yes, Rat Yoke. Okay, yeah, Rat Yoke. That would be fun. And I would love to go to that. I'm going to have to see if I can't figure out a way to go to that. That would be so much fun. Welcome in, Dan. Welcome. I like that mad grip on that pick. I need to do that. I get cramped after picking for a while, trying to turn flags. I know that's right. Yeah, it does sound like a really cool meetup, D-Mac. I would love to make my way out there.
I love this Burn B1 handle because of that.
Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. It kind of gives you more control too when you're picking other things because of how much it takes to turn it. It really gives you a lot of control. So every like movement isn't as big or something like that,
Funny though, this I got this one from Nick in one of his giveaways, and I don't know if you can see the ST from this. It's a stainless steel. This was a kitchen knife.
Oh wow!
And it's actually one of my favorite flags.
That's freaking cool. Greg Potter made me a pick set with kitchen knives one time. I still have it in my drawer here. That's one of my favorite things. That was one of the first picks anybody made me. It was really cool. Rockout said, honestly, Googled a ticket from Morgantown to Austin, Texas. Wild Billion says, I thought about it too. He mentioned some others might be coming too. Yeah, I think that would be so cool. And then he said, I can't believe how long you guys stay on live when you go on live. He's like, I just can't believe how long you guys spend on there. And I said, look, that's our only meetups for a lot of us. That's our only meetups that we have, And so when we hop on here, even though it's once a week, it's still fun. Like we still have fun picking and bullshitting and whatever. And so, this is kind of like our little meetups. We don't have, a lot of us don't have an actual meetup that we can go to, There's nothing here. I tried thinking, I thought maybe of trying to do something here where I am, but I just don't think there is enough pickers. I think there was like 4 people that showed interest in it. I put a thing up on Meetup, and it was like only 4 people that were interested. And then there's like 2 other people that are in my city that pick locks, but I don't think they're too much into it anymore. And it was only like a couple months. So it's like, people just go in and out of it so quickly. A lot of people just go in and then back out of it so quickly. It's like, I doubt, unless there was like 20 people or 10 people that I knew, then I would try to maybe do something, but it's not feasible. There's too much work
in my area that would be up for it, and I already run one meetup, but it's just trying to figure out where to run it, where to have it.
Yeah, that's where I got stuck too. I was like, well, where, I thought maybe a VFW, because maybe like some of those veterans might see and be like, oh, what's that? And kind of maybe want to try it, maybe get into it. But when I called I made a couple calls, they were just like, yeah, we'll have somebody call you, and no one ever did. So I just was like, oh, well, but it's the where's the hardest part. I think if you have like an established place that you go, maybe a local pub or something that you go to and you think, oh, that might be fun to have it here. That's one thing, but I don't have anything like that. It's not like I frequently go to any of the VFWs or anything like that to even, know where to begin with something like that. But yeah, D-Max says Texas is a bit too far for me.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Not Too Dead. Welcome in, Quinn. Yeah, Not Too Dead said, if you ever do, I'll be there. Half an hour or half a day's drive is nothing to help support your meetup. That would be cool. But yeah, I just, it's not really. Then they have a spot in the LPU Discord server that is state by state. So you can actually go into your state and, people post in there, and that's how you can find people in your state. But if you have a giant state and people are across the state, it really doesn't, so what if there's 20 people in your state, none of them are close, so.
Yeah, it's like New York City should have its own.
Yeah.
For how big it is.
Let's see. Lock Leisure said Austin is 7 hours for me, just a little too far. Yeah. There is one organized by UK LS Forum. Oh, okay. Under $100 for you, milady. Yeah. Thank you for the super sticker, John Doe. Yeah, I think the tickets were pretty cheap to get out that way, but I don't know. I there's a lot I'd have to do to be able to do that so quickly. I can't just leave home like that. I gotta make arrangements and things, so I don't know. 4 hours taking back roads. Oh, nice. Oh, Lockpicking Paul said he did a meetup. That's pretty cool. Backstabber said mostly crickets in those channels, the state by state channels. Yeah.
Especially the smaller ones, yeah.
Yeah, that's, like it's nice to know who's all in your state, but states are huge. You can't, that really doesn't solve the issue of finding people in your area, It kind of narrows it down a bit, but it's not
yeah, like Texas and California, like could be hours away. Heck, even New York isn't that big, and it's like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Go to the other side.
Spicy. If I put up an ad for Lockpicking meetup in my area, I'd be hanging out with a bunch of cops. Easier in the UK. It fits into Texas 4 times over.
Yeah.
Backstabber says, I found my neighbor Greyhound. He's a good dude. Yes, Greyhound's a good dude. Yes. Yeah, I need to find, according to LPU, Europe is a state. They probably just put it up there so they could actually have one in there. But like you said, you guys said it's so small. It's like, yeah, it's hard to decide. So this is our little meetup that we do, and it is what it is. That's why we have lots of fun every week, and we stay on for sometimes longer than we should, but yeah, it's tough. So we need a good hashtag for the Terry B pick. We need to put a hashtag out. So let me hear some good hashtags, guys. Let's get a good one. Let's get a good one going for the Terry B. What's that, Mars?
Hashtag rigged in honor of
rigged. I like that.
Last week's win.
I actually like that one. I think that might be the one, actually. Let's see. All right. Yeah, and I found some good Reddit questions too for us, Morrison.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done those in a while.
Yeah. It's been a minute. AJ. Hashtag poor AJ. That's a good one. That's a good one, AJ. All right. We're going to use hashtag rigged because that's just too funny. That's just too funny. All right. So get it in, people. Hashtag rigged for the Terry B. Beautiful, beautiful Terry B pick. And, you know, as long as you get your hashtag in, if you leave, we'll still tell you about it if you win, maybe. If like we like you a lot, we'll tell you. But if not, we'll just act like you didn't win and, you know, do something shady, probably. I don't know. Haven't decided yet.
And of course, as I'm typing it in, YouTube suggested, do you mean hashtag triggered?
Oh, God. Dean's probably triggered. Look, Dean didn't show up today. He's like, yeah, I already won there. Bye. Dean, this is why you never win, because you don't show up. And I guess the one time you do win, you're like, don't need to show up for another month. All right, Dean, we see how you are. Welcome in, Blue Beacon. Welcome. Yeah, hashtag Greg. I don't know what the pick looks like either. Like I said, I'm sending it to you, whoever wins, and you can unveil it. I haven't even taken oh yeah, I did take a peek. That's right. I did take a peek at those, but I'm not going to show it. You guys can be the first to show them. They are gorgeous though. Oh my God.
I imagine.
Welcome, Mr. Inferno. I don't know if I said hello. Hello to you. So yeah, that's the hashtag. Hashtag rigged. All right, Tom. Cool. Thank you. And welcome in. All right. And so guess what? I finally got a cast block from Dig. He sent it to me. Finally came in. Yeah, I'm super excited. He sent me that what is that? That lob padlock also. So I've got that too. I didn't open it yet. I'm gonna open that one up. I have picked the cast though. It was a lot of fun. A little bit different feeling. I think because of the keyway. I think that's the only thing that's really kind of different about it. But it was fun. It was a fun little lock. I can see why people like those. They are kind of like the American 1100. Kind of, sort of. So yeah, I want to show you guys that one. Let's see. And then Jake sent me that cool looking LOB lock. Very neat. Very cool. His locks are always in pristine condition, I tell you.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like perfect. It doesn't have a nick, a mark, nothing. Very cool. This is a really cool lock. Let's see. I put my hands up. So here is the LOB. Very cool. Look at that. There's the bidding for that one.
It's a neat body shape too.
Yeah, it's really neat. Very neat looking lock. Indeed.
I wish I didn't hate padlocks so much. Well, I think probably a good thing, because otherwise I'd be collecting them like crazy.
And then there is the cast. That was such a pretty color. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, just kind of like the American 1100-ish. Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I like how there's like the lines across it. That looks really neat. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see them. Very cool. Yeah. And like I said, it wasn't bad to pick either. It was just kind of like finding finding a pick to navigate the keyway was the weirdest part, I think, of picking this one, because I tried just whatever, but it seemed like the keyway was a little bit annoying. And at the end of the day, it took me a second to get around it and figure my way around that stupid ass keyway. But I did it. I figured it out.
For someone, finding the right tool can be such a chore.
It really can. I think I used the gem, actually, to pick this one. My gem profile. Or maybe the gentle reach. Maybe that's what I used. I don't know. We'll try them both. We'll try it and see. Right. Oh, here. Is that the gem? Yeah, there's the gem. Let's try the gem first. Because I thought I used the gem, but I could be wrong. It happens. Don't tell anybody, but it does happen. I am wrong sometimes. Like once or twice I was wrong before, yeah. Yeah, it sucks. I don't prefer it. Okay. Tensioning it. Let's try to get something to fit in this stupid ass thing. All right. That might work, but this little bump here is going to push it right on out of there. Scimitar for these. Oh, okay. I don't think I can't remember where I put my lock-picking paw. The one he sent me was a scimitar. Is that what the scimitar is, D-Mac?
Like a spoon?
Yeah, his was like that. Yeah, it was like I thought it was called a scimitar. I could be wrong. It could be called why am I thinking it was something else though? But I think that's what it was. It's around here somewhere. I should hunt that down. Give it a try. I think it's so cool. But yeah, just like getting in there to get these pins is kind of whack. But once you get around it, it's not so bad. So got a nice little falset there. And yeah, let's see. I think that's the one.
Like this?
Yeah. A little bit more scoopy though. It was like really, really scoopy.
Yeah.
There it is. Ding. There it was. Look at that. I can pick a lock. Woohoo!
Even did it on the live stream.
Right? It's been a minute. Every time I get on live, I do something out of this world crazy. I'm like, I'm going to try to pick this one today and then never get anything open. All right, now let's try this LOB. And I'm probably not going to have any luck with the gem, but I'm going to try it because it's in my hand. We're going to find out.
Yep.
You know me. I'm so lazy I can't even switch pick profiles when I should. But we're going to try it. It might work. You never know. Yeah, it's odd reaching the pins in this one. They're kind of like in an odd angle to the keyway, but yeah, I might need to get that other one. I can hear stuff dropping. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm oversetting that one right there in the middle and dropping the other. So let's try. I actually like this profile for those when you get Like instead of a deep hook, I like this type of profile sometimes for that. The offset hybridy type profile. I like those. Yeah, I don't know how many there are, RL. There's got to be a ton. There's got to be a ton. I know the Makos were my favorite of the clones. I'm sad that they don't, they don't make them anymore. I would love to get more of them, but bums me out big time. I should start looking on eBay. Maybe people will sell theirs. But, I mean, people that don't collect locks, they're not really selling anything, especially not like a $10 Mako, They're not going to be out there selling them, so who knows? That pink Lockwood. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah. You know where you got to get one of them, DMAC, is P-Dubs. She got access to those things. I cannot not get rid of mine. I love that thing. It's one of my favorites. It's so pretty. It's pink for lady locks. Come on, DMAC. I can't just be getting rid of it. It was expensive. Good God, that thing had to have been like $70, I think. I mean, it was outrageous. It was like they did a group buy. I think Picksmith did it, or somebody did it. Some type of group buy for those, or no, maybe Picksmith was in the group buy with me. I can't remember, but yeah, it was a whole big thing. And P-Dubs ordered a bunch of different Lockwoods. You could choose like which color and which one out of, I think it was a catalog or something she had, or a website. I don't really remember the whole story behind it, but I was so freaking excited about that one. I saw that one on P-Dubs has one, actually. I think she was giving one away. I don't know if she still has it or not. You know what, DMAC? They picked just like the 334s. They really wasn't much different, honestly. Oh, and there's the lob. All right. Woohoo! Backstabber says, I need a nap. Catch y'all later. All right. Backstabber, well, thanks for hanging out for a bit. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so that one was kind of cute and fun. I'll put those on video because they're very cute. And I haven't done either of these on a video before. So I'll definitely have to put them two on video. But yeah, that pink one was very much so like the regular old, 334 B45s. Same old, same spools and all that, It's actually probably, I would say, a little bit easier just because it wasn't such a heavy lock body around it. And so it was like you feel more of the feedback, I think,
Does the core move around in the body, or is it pretty stable?
No, it's pretty stable. It's pretty stable. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a pretty nice, and I think it actually moves less than in the Lockwoods. The other, the 334, the bigger brass ones and stuff. I think I would even say it moves like hardly at all because it's just a real nice, it's real nicely made though. But yeah, I gotta say it's probably a little bit on the easier side of the Lockwood kind of, spectrum, if you will. I couldn't believe how hard that one tiny one was. I never did get that thing open. That little baby Lockwood. I can't remember. I think I just put it away because I was tired of looking at it. I was like, yeah, I'm never picking it, I guess. And I just put it away. Where did I put it? No, maybe not. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Oh, that evil Abus that Lockchuck sent me. He is so wrong for sending me that. I couldn't believe him. I think I'm gonna send that one on to somebody else too, because it's cursed, and I think I'm gonna send some of my cursed Abus. It's a horrible one, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna choose somebody and just force it on them. Basically, they're just gonna get in the mail and be like, "What is this?" It's just like the Titanium Greyhound, only it's like the 64 almost. I like the 80 Ti. I think that one's fun. And I love it. I never had trouble with those. But those 64s, I've had several of the 64s just to see after I picked the first one and was like, this is horrible. Like maybe it's just the lock. So I got a couple more, and no, they all really, really sucked. I only have one 64 that I can get open pretty quickly and easily. And it's like how I feel like that one's how they should pick, but it's not how none of the other ones do. You know, they all suck. But, you know, whatever. I got it open. It's just that I don't recommend them to people because of that. And that little Abus that Lockchuck sent me is like the cursed 64 twin or something. It's like the twin sister to the 64. It's horrible. Horrible. Yes, Gerard, that's exactly my thoughts on it. Exactly. And that, like I said, that little baby one Lockchuck sent, it's right here, and it's horrifying. It's the most shittiest little Abus in the world. I hate it. I hate it a lot. It just doesn't I don't know, the feedback's terrible. Just all that. It's just terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna send that little cursed bastard to somebody. Someone's gonna find it in the mail sooner or later. Matches your nails. Yes. Yeah, matches the nails. Welcome, Grouchy Lenny. How are you? Yeah, one of you guys is gonna be the lucky one who gets that in the mail. I'm not gonna say who I'm gonna send it to. I'm just gonna send it to somebody and watch them go nuts. And I should try this stupid Lockwood again, just for good measure, just to show that I'm trying. It's just so terrible. I don't understand. It's like the evil bastard Lockwood. Oh, somebody is here. I heard a beep. Oh my god, it's P Dubs. Wow. I think I don't know. Oh, she's here. Okay, she popped in. Hi, P Dubs.
G'day. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. How are you?
Oh, I'm on screen. Okay. All right. G'day. How's it going, everyone? Sorry for being absent. Life's taken over locksport. You know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just going to mute you for a minute. You will be, I'll be muting you on and off throughout the morning. I am in the middle of scrapping an old microwave to add to the rest of the metals I've scrapped. In anticipation of a house inspection coming up. So all this has got to be scrapped, ready to go to the scrappers. Probably get about $10, but $10 is $10.
No, that's right.
I'm just going to mute myself because some idiots just started doing that in the background.
If you guys at home, do not try this at home.
Yeah, so yeah, the weapons are outside, and yeah. Right, so that's happening. So I'm going to be muting. I'll be listening in the background. I'll interject occasionally. Okay. Where's the mute button? There it is.
I have we have a neighbor across the street, and he drives Ryan insane because so this neighbor is one of these that has to he mows his yard like 5 times a week because he has different parts that he does. So one day he'll do like the regular mowing, then the next day he'll do like the trimming of the like around the sidewalks and stuff, and then the next day he'll do like I don't know, some other whatever, you know. But he's every like all what I would say at least 3-4 times a week he's out there making a ruckus, okay, with some type of equipment. And then you think and like in the spring and summer, we like to have the door open because it's, you know, it's beautiful out, but it's so loud, you have to shut the door. So we get Max, like, you know, but then you think, okay, the wintertime, we're good. We don't have to listen to that shit all winter long. No, because he's out there with his snowblower all winter long. That's another thing. In the fall, he does the leaf blowing. Then he gets to wintertime and he does the snowblower. So it's like every part of every season he's got a new tool that he likes to use outside on his yard. And oh my god, I get the biggest kick out of it because I'm like, Like, he just wants to get out of the house. He don't want to be in there sitting in there with his wife. He wants to get the hell out of the house. So he's like, yeah, I got to do the weeds today, honey. Sorry about that. He's out. So it's like we got to put up with all the noise because he can't stand sitting in the house. It's so funny. But he drives us crazy because we can't open the door or anything because of that, It's like...
Good hobby.
Yeah, he just loves his friggin' outdoor stuff. Oh, that's why I want to move to the country. Then I don't have neighbor. I won't have a neighbor. All right. We got a nice falset on the Lockwood from Hell. And yeah, that's it. We got a falset. That's the end of it. No, nothing.
Lockwood from Hell. Are you trying to buy lock again, Lady Locks? Because I haven't been able to listen to the show, so I don't know what you've been up to. What are you doing?
No, this is just a teeny tiny. This is just a teeny tiny Lockwood that I've got, and it's not even, nothing special. Just one of these little covered brass body Lockwoods. That's probably like a 110 something or a 120 something, but it's
be the 120. If it's causing you grief, it'll be a 120.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
They've got the thin lip spools in them. If it's a new one, nothing like a Bobby Nippy. A Bobby Nippy. Oh yeah. Thank you, Jason from SE Lock and Key. One of the best tools I've ever owned.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
It looks like one of those birds.
It's not a chicken. It's more like a parrot. All them. Oh, mate. Tried to take Betty for a little walk yesterday in the park. That was near where I had to take the mother-in-law to the hydro. And we had to abort. We were getting under attack. We got attacked as soon as we got out of the car. These little mongrels of minor birds come swooping down, and they were going to, mate. They didn't care. They were whacking her on the head. They were whacking her harness. They were nipping her back, and it was like, mate, she's not even making eye contact, Get off. But no, we had to abort, abandon. Yes, exactly.
That's crazy. See, guys, I told you them people over in Australia, they're getting attacked by the wildlife all the time. Terrible, terrible. Little bastard animals over there. I can't even imagine it.
Even the koalas want to kill you.
Yeah.
Even if they're not doing anything about it at the moment.
Yeah, they're called noisy minor birds. They're an introduced species, and they are out competing the indigenous minor birds, and so they've gone amok, and they're taken over the world, and they're noisy. They're called noisy minor birds for a reason.
Man, they need to have open season on them.
Oh yeah, and I don't advocate, taking out the wildlife. But I would like to relocate them to wherever they came back from, because they don't belong here and they're causing havoc to our natural wildlife.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't appreciate that kind of stuff. Like those stupid little fly thingies that are those moth fly thingies that came over from China that were here. And they're just, they're fucking terrible. Oh my God. I went to the hospital the one time to I think to take my mom to one of her appointments, and just getting into the hospital, there was like 1,000 of them dead right in front of the door. They're so filthy and just so like, I don't know, they're just so overpopulated, and it's like they don't even belong here. They're not even from here. So what the hell? It's ridiculous.
We have very strict biosecurity stuff here, so when stuff gets through, it's like, oh no, how'd they get through?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good for the natural order of things when that stuff happens, Yeah, I'm like so stuck on this thing. It's literally just stuck. I don't know what to do next. I'm in a nice fall set, but I really ain't sure what come next. Maybe this first pin, like all the other Lockwoods.
It should be a standard on 2, all the rest are spool.
Yeah, I don't know. Trying to move and see if anything's going to counter rotate, but I don't think it. I don't know, guys. Just not feeling any kind of useful information. Dig said, what I missed. Dig, you missed it. I was picking the locks you sent over. I picked the locks you sent me. Thank you so very much, by the way. Much appreciated. It was a lot of fun. Both of them were a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't know, guys. I'm still on the same damn thing I was. TX Rebel, welcome. He says, hello, all. My first live stream, I was watching your recorded videos, and you reminded me that today was your normal live stream time. I know that's right. Welcome. Hope you've been finding some helpful information over on the videos. If you are interested, pretty much everybody that's in chat with you has a YouTube channel full of all kind of, locksport, lockpicking, helpful instructional videos. And that's really the way to go when you want to learn lockpicking, in my opinion, is check out them dang videos, because that's where you're going to see how to do everything and, learn all the little tricks that you might not realize is even something that's a trick, Things like with the American 1100, how you have to really press on the tensioner to make sure the lock's not already open. Like those kind of little tips and tricks are very, very useful when you're first, starting out, because there's things, just stuff you don't realize at first, and it really helps you to, move along quite nicely when you pick up on all that. But tons of great channels out there for just any kind of instructional related type stuff. And there are some people that are more experts on something, and one person's an expert on this, another person's an expert on that, and things like that. You'll find that as well. I'm just here to avoid picking locks. I'm still here trying to pick the stupid Lockwood. Honest to goodness, it's just taking me through a circle. But yeah, TX, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free. Everybody in the chat is also amazing, knowledgeable lock pickers. Anybody's happy to help you. And if you want to be able to get help anytime and get help pretty much like on demand, you could join the Discord server. There's tons of people over there that can answer questions. There's somebody on all the time. Usually someone's over there. If one person isn't, the next person is, but that's a good place to get answers to questions like in real time sometimes. And sometimes if you post it on Facebook, but you're sitting there waiting for someone to answer you, and nobody gets on Facebook for the longest time, and nobody answers your question till you already figured it out yourself. And if you want to get in on the giveaway, type in #rigged. We got a beautiful custom made by Terry B lockpick. So type in #rigged in the comments and in the live chat, and get your entry in. We'll draw for that in, I don't know, whenever, later. A little bit. There you go. Yep. Handcuffs are awesome, but I'm scared to get stuck. Yeah, don't mess with handcuffs if you don't have a key or a way out or somebody that can help you if you do get stuck. I just remember always being like so I don't know. So I thought I held handcuffs at a very much higher regard because I thought like, wow, like there's just no way out of these things, and stuff you see in the movies, that's like crazy. You don't do that in real life. And then of course I started lockpicking and figured out that it's one of the easiest things to get out of is a handcuff. So it's like, wow, okay. Very shocking indeed. TX says learned handcuff picking in steer. Okay, nice. Yes, always have a key nearby. And Not Too Dead said, rock out, stop playing. You got this. Stop playing around. We all know you got this, so quit your playing around. Just get going on it. You'll do fine. Yeah, this is a shameful way to showcase lockpicking here using this lockwood, but I'm bound and determined that it's going to open one of these days, and I just got to keep trying. It's like a tiny little one too that drives me nuts. If it was like a giant terrifying one, I could see, but this makes me crazy because of how like just little and innocent it looks. All right, D-Mac, well, thank you for stopping in to hang out. I appreciate you, my friend.
Later, D-Mac.
Appreciate it very, very much.
Take care, mate. Still kicking. G'day. Good to see you.
Yeah, P-Dubs, Greyhound hit 400 subscribers today, I think it was.
Awesome. Congratulations, yeah. Greyhound. That is so cool.
Yes, big congrats to Greyhound. 100%. Yeah, one of these days I'll figure this stupid thing out. I promise, guys. I don't even think it's like as difficult as I'm making it out to be, but I just think I'm missing something. I don't know what though. Maybe I'm oversetting a spool pin. Or oversetting a pin, I mean. Let's go around that one and skip it. Maybe it's that middle one I keep seeing. Maybe I'll skip that. Maybe I'll skip it. Still Kicking said, hello, P-Dubs. Glad to hear from you also. Also, McD Poor said he may not be in chats and stuff for a little minute. His wife just had knee replacement surgery and he's taking care of her. So, that's...
All the best. On the recovery. For sure. I'm interested to see how the knee replacement went and all that stuff, because I got to get mine done too. And I'm not looking forward to it. I hated getting my hip done. It was terrible. I don't really even know, Elijah. I think 40. Yeah, probably 40 millimeters. But it's so unassuming, it's just like, it's so unassuming. It just makes you think it's not going to be difficult, but it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, one of the questions I had bookmarked for the Reddit questions, Marcin, was something about why does the 64 Ti suck so bad? And I bookmarked it because I'm just like, how do these people not realize they suck? Just skip it.
I think because it's an ABIS, and usually ABIS, anything is pretty fun, decent to pick. Not too bad. I don't think a lot of the ABIS are very confusing. They're pretty consistent, let's say. Even from one to the next, usually, I mean, anything I've ever gotten ABIS was pretty quality, this
it does sound like that they vary a bit. I mean, because decoders complained about them a bit sometimes. I believe.
Yeah, and it's just like I think people just assume that like it's going to be like the other ones and not crappy. But I honestly think that's the crappiest one they make. It's a 64. Even like that's the C83, and those ones they're difficult but fun, A lot of those are a lot of fun. Those, even the ABIS Euro cylinders, and I don't know. I think I've enjoyed ABIS all the time. I know you hate the 7240s, but I don't think they're bad. And the 7440s are fun. The 7640s is really cool with it. I think that's the one with 8 pins, which is like unheard of. And you never see 8 pins, but that's pretty fun.
And that price range, though, it's like it's going to vary. So I hate mine, but I haven't tried other ones.
Yeah, you know what? I've tried a couple different ones now, and I gotta say it is really a mixed bag with those, because the ones I've always tried up until the ones David Romano sent me, I've had no trouble with. I thought they were great, fun, enjoyed them. Didn't find anything too crazy about picking them. The picking process was pretty consistent across the board on every one of those. However, David Romano then sent me a few that were love locks, so they were they were weathered and outside and things. And I'll tell you what, it was like night and day with those. It was terrible, because the ones he sent me, you basically had to follow the whole keyway all the way up because they get set so high or something like that. It was just a lot of work to set the pins in those ones. Yep. And again, they were used and stuff, so that makes a difference. But all right, so Dots just ordered a 7240 for a speed picking attempt, and Orgus said 7240 is the comfort lock. Rockout says love the 7240s. Delbert says still working on the 7240. He got it once. And was it Orgus? No. Gerard wants to know, why do people recommend the 64 Ti to beginners? I don't think a lot of people actually recommend it. More of, I think more along the lines of people see it on the belt list, and it's right at the top because it's ABIS, and people are scrolling through to find a lock at that level, and they're like, oh, look, an ABIS. I try, maybe they've tried a different ABIS and they're like, oh, this will be a great one or whatever, but it's right at the top of the list is, I think, the issue. And so people see it first and they're like, oh, I can get this right on Amazon, and they just, before continuing to look for other things, I think they just order it and think it's going to be fun because it's an ABIS, but it's like, it's one of the worst ones ever. I just hate those.
So someone who's not too experienced may recommend it, just because they may see it. They may not have tried it, and they just may see, oh, they're asking for a ranked lock, and this is like you said, top of the list, so they just pick that, recommend.
Well, they could just assume that it's the same as the brass ones to pick. The brass ABISs are such fun to pick. Your 63 series, your 55 series, awesome locks to pick. A lot of fun for beginners. And then you think, okay, I'll tackle them. I'll go the 64. And then you go, what the? And it's the lock. It's the way it's been manufactured. It's the materials. The materials they don't lend themselves very well to being picked.
Not at all.
So that's part of the difficulty with the 64. You just stay away from it. Yeah, it looks nice in the collection. If you want to start collecting all the ABIS locks, put it in your collection, pick it once, and don't let it give you grief again.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't think that's like a really great one for beginners anyways, just because there's really no learning experience that you can get from that other than how to pick other 64s, basically, because there's really not many other locks out there with the aluminum pins like that. I mean, I have a kick cylinder that has aluminum pins and it kind of sucks, but literally, like, that's the only other aluminum pin lock I think I've seen yet. And so I don't think there's very many out there like that. Or if other locks have the aluminum pins, they definitely don't pick like that Avis 64. And so I feel like it's not really teaching much if you're trying to learn to help you do other locks. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to learn it so that you can pick maybe whatever, the 80 Ti, for example, that's not going to help you, I don't think, because it's just so ridiculous and everything you feel in it is not what you feel in other things. It's so on its own. It's like definitely a standalone type of lock, I feel like. Spider, how are you? welcome. Scully 1800s here. Welcome, Scully. Elijah, yes, you definitely should do the video. He said he's going to make a picking video for the 11040. I think you should. And I hope yours is cursed. I hope it's cursed. I think that might be what happens. I might gather all my cursed locks and just send them to Elijah. I might do that. And then if could you imagine after Elijah gets a hold of them and curses them even more, how when he sends them on to the next person, oh my God, how terrible that would be. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine. Oh, okay. Hi, Vector. Steve, welcome in, Steve. Hashtag rigged if you would like to get in on the Terry B. Pickett custom pick giveaway. I've got one more beautiful Terry B. Pickett custom pick. And yeah, if you want to get in on it, hashtag rigged. Because it is rigged. Wait, why am I seeing things? I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my ever-loving mind. Okay. Almost. I swear it's almost open. Oh, what was this? What did I miss? I was buying Christmas gifts today, and an Avis Rock 100 anniversary brass padlock might have slipped in the basket on Amazon, but for $49.99. Nice. Nice. That's a good deal. I think that's about how much I paid for mine, $49. Oh, that must be Vector, I hear. Let's see, who do we have here? Yes, it is. Welcome in, Vector. How are you?
G'day, Lucky Lock Charm. How's it going?
No. All right. We cannot hear you, Vector, if you have decided to start talking.
Accidentally touched the mute button.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
James Randolph, welcome to the show.
Actually, I touched the mute button on it.
I know that all too well.
Avis's locks, and so I got a few out. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, nice.
I've yet to open these. I got them to stick in my bucket for a tool. So
okay. Oh, Gerard says, I made myself a new video setup that I can hold on my lap. Now I don't hate recording that much anymore. Might even start liking it. Oh, that's awesome, Gerard. Yeah, you got to have it where you're comfortable if you're going to make videos, because it can get brutal trying to make a video.
Gerard, are you in any of the locksport servers? There's someone there named Ed209 that also likes to pick laying down and is struggling to figure out how to video like that. So if you can find them there and share that with them, they might appreciate it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's a lot of the problem, is just getting the setup right and not going crazy trying to figure out the best way to film, because even when you get all set up, sometimes I do this a lot where I'll get all set up to do like a short or something, and I will make the video, and then because I'm not looking in the camera, I don't know what it looks like until it's done, and then I'm all done and I go to look and it's all jacked up and I gotta redo it again and again. I just got it open.
Oh,
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what's up right there. Boom. Stupid Lockwood has now been picked. Oh my god, just call me Butter because I'm on a roll, people. My gosh. It's all because I've been absorbing the mojo of my fellow lockpickers who, want to be greedy with the like button. I've found a way to transfer your mojo to myself, and that's why I'm just so amazing right now. Love it. Thank you to everybody who's contributed. Lady Luck's gonna be the new Paula Dean, nothing but butter. That's right. Just call me Butter because I'm on a roll. All right, Gerard said he's in several Discord servers, so maybe you can tag him or shoot him a message with your friend's info. Yes, that's a great idea, James. When I do a hands video, I do it on top of a surface that I know the boundaries of the camera on. Yes, making those gosh darn videos for belt submission are tough. Those are tough. I think I want to do a video about that as well. I need to do one about Only Pins and her Medico site. That's the next one. I got it. Let me write this down because I do be getting some video ideas and then forget. But yeah, I want to make one for that because I think that's an amazing reference, and I don't think as many people know about it. I want to do that one, and I want to do one about how to actually what's the best way to film and stuff for belt submission videos.
I've got a 3-part series on filming for belt videos. It's a lot more information than someone new needs, but I go into a lot of the tidbits that become important once you get higher ranked, especially at black. It's good to have that stuff in mind.
Yeah, and I think it's good. It's good for newer people, even just to kind of to start, like you said, getting it in their head, but also when they're doing for a yellow belt video or an orange belt video or blue, whatever color, like you have to start really adapting to those requirements if you want to get your belt. I've seen way too many people getting pissed at having to redo videos. Like even Only Pins, she says, I remember shooting my 700 3 times for taking the lock off camera. And I think what happens is some of these folks think that they're the only ones and they're being picked on. Oh, they made me reshoot it this many times, or they won't accept my video, this and this. But it's not just them. Like, it's very strict. It truly is very strict. And yes, it can be really freaking annoying, but it's just something that's really a really strict process, and you're not alone if you're being rejected over and over. But we all do have definitely the same standards. So like getting mad about it isn't really, I don't know, it's not even really a good look, because you're getting pissed because you have to do what we all had to do. And I don't know what to say to that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it because it is frustrating, but on one hand, but on the other hand, like, we all had to deal with it. It's annoying. I had to reshoot speaking of Only Pin said she had to reshoot hers. I had to reshoot mine too. My black belt videos. I had 4 picked and only 2 of them were good enough for a submission because of the gutting process, And so I had to reshoot the one I have 2 videos for my 700 because I had to reshoot that. And, so it's like, I understand it is very like upsetting to get that rejection and saying like you have to redo it. But again, well, we all have to do it that way. So if you're not doing yours that way, I mean, I had to do it that way. So why should you not have to? Like I think that's my mindset with that. Like, so did everybody else who got their belt at this point. So, you just have to it. It's something you do.
Yeah.
It's a learned thing, like James says, he has his setup, so it's marked off. And that's a great way to do it. Cause a lot of times, you accidentally take them off of screen. That's one of the biggest things. Snake, thank you for this super sticker. He sent me a little black cat. Well, thank you.
That's one of the reasons why I try to get grub locks, or go for kicks with covers as much as I can.
James said, who else? Oh, fuck, James. You know what? And here's the thing about this, James. You think that's bad. So he says, who else has hit the record button the wrong number of times and it was off and not recording? So...
Yeah.
And Elipin said she did it once and never did it again. And Gerard said, tell me about it. So, okay, that's annoying, yes. But like, imagine sitting down to do a 30-minute like take of like some of the stuff that I've done. I sit down and I talk for 30 minutes of something to get like a good 5-minute or 10-minute video to put up. And so there's 30 minutes of me sitting there talking about whatever it is I'm recording, and the fucking thing isn't recording. And I'm like, are you kidding me? All the detail I went into, or like, I'll explain something, and it's stuff that like a lot of it I don't like pre-write down. I just freestyle the videos to tell about things. And so a lot of it I don't even do that. And so when I forget, then I lose all that information that I just said that was really good, because I can't remember that a second time around, so sometimes I script them just to make sure I don't forget things because of that reason. But yeah, that makes me so mad. Oh my gosh. The first time I picked the Goal Z, my video was off. I would have taken the bridge. I would have taken the bridge on that one. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Paul, I don't know how you held it together. I would have, oh my God, but I'd have flipped out. My whole house would have knew about that. Oh my God. Especially like a 20-minute fucking like Goal Z attempt, or, those Asa twins that takes fucking 35 minutes to pick and then getting it open. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you can't do it the same, Yeah, you can't create the off the cuff stuff because it just doesn't record the same. You just forget it. Like, I'll forget half the shit I said. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Steve, no video, no sound on. The best video ever. Been there, done that. Oh, geez. Oh, for God's sakes. Tears. Lockpicking Paul said tears. Oh, man. Especially if you're doing like an instructional picking video, because that you have to do so many things perfect. It's not even just like the picking you have to do perfect, but the talking you have to do perfect, and everything you're trying to show somebody has to be perfect, like the clicks and just everything. Like, you have to keep track of, like, you're juggling like 10 different things while you're making one of those, and then to have something like no sound or like no video or both. Oh my God, that'd be terrible. That would be terrible. But yeah, been there, done that. And there's so many different things that fail when you're trying to do those recordings. It's crazy. I'll be screaming, why did anybody do anything on video? This is stupid.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeff Geerling deleted a whole day's shoot for his YouTube channel like a week or two ago. It was all off-site filming too. Oh my God.
Oh,
That's bad. Off-site, like that's a special trip. That's like, oh my gosh. No. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sucks. That's like when you almost want to do 2 cameras at once just in case there's a problem with the first one. But it's like, and you know, as many times as we've done videos, you'd think we would triple check things and make sure this shit's running right when we sit down to do something. But it's like, you just don't want to. Like, who wants to stop and then double check the sound quality or something? You know, like, you don't want to do that. It's like, nobody wants to do that. Oh, yeah. Or you just get started and the dog is loudly trying to get your attention because he wants outside. I always make a list of keywords only to forget to look at it. I'm so glad I'm not alone with all this stuff. You guys have no idea how much better this makes me feel because I feel like I screw this stuff up so bad. Oh my gosh. He did make a video on trying to recover it, though. A potentially useful video for the rest of us. I know that's right. Dot says I freestyle every time. Yeah. Like I said, I try, but when there's certain things I want to talk about, I definitely try to write it down and make a whole list of things because there's just sometimes a lot of things that you know, and later you don't want to go back and have to go, oh, I forgot this and then refilm. I've done that too, like forgot a whole topic and then had to go back and film again just that topic to put it in with the video I already did. And it's like, geez, oh man.
Yeah, I need to try scripting more.
It's hard to do because it's like, I don't know. I feel like when I write stuff down, I sound different than when I talk and just say stuff. But I mean, it's important information. So I figured it, even if you can tell I'm reading it, it's still better than not knowing the information at all. If I wouldn't say it, you know, so it's like,
it's probably because like your cadence changes just like a little bit or something.
Yeah, that, and like I'll say when I'm writing something, I'll say something different. I don't know. I'll say a different word too. Like I'll say the instead of the. Like if you're trying to pick the goal Z or instead when I'm reading, but when I'm just talking, I would say if you're trying to pick the goal Z, just like little things like that. Just do your next one in a monotone robotic voice. Well, William, I may have done voiceover work on several of my videos. Yeah. Scripted sounds fake to me. Yeah. It does sound different for sure. It does sound fake, but it's like, you know, a lot of that stuff is like just too much important information to not get it. I'd rather get the information out because I have tried freestyling a lot of them, and just when it's important stuff, I'll forget like the most important thing of the important thing.
When I freestyle, I can cut out so many pauses and ums and ahs and all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of those too. It's funny though, because when you're talking in real life, you don't say that very often. At least I found I don't say that very often. I don't go, but when I'm thinking for a video, I'll say that. I don't know why. I just don't know why.
Yeah, and when I'm looking for a word or, you know, that kind of processing, it can get really drawn out.
James says, I've done that plenty. The YouTube app makes it easy now too. Oh, okay. Does the YouTube let you do that as well? I didn't know that. Huh. Oh, that's a good idea too. Wild William says, I put in place markers for things so I know how long I need to talk before switching topics. I like that. That's a good idea. Yeah, because I just I get off rambling too. I start really rambling on something. Then I'm like, ah, shit. Then I guess when I'm editing, I just cut out like, yeah. I just cut out like 10-minute sections of me fucking rambling about the amount of video that I don't put out. You would be shocked at how much I do compared to what I actually video. Sometimes. It'll be 45 minutes and it's down to a 3-minute video. I'm like, why did I just sit here for all that? Oh god. And then I can put the camera so that I can make sure it's recording. I can put it on my computer screen, like screencast it so I know it's recording, but then I get too lazy to do that, and I'll be like, nah, I'm fine this time. I'll be fine. And sure enough, every time I say that, it's not fine. It's messed up. I'm like, really? This talking to yourself count? Usually works great when you pretend you're talking to someone. Exactly.
Yeah.
George says I endlessly in my videos. I used to say a lot, and I had to make myself I had to like, oh gosh, I had to like get that out of there, and it took a lot for me to quit saying it. Now I notice if I say even one time, I'll notice it and be like, oh shit. Oh gosh, Dotslock says I don't ever edit videos either. I'll just keep doing the video over and over until I get it. Sometimes it's one and done, sometimes not.
No,
Oof.
that would not work for me.
That's rough.
At least not for the how-to ones.
Yeah, that's rough. I can't imagine. Yes, that's what it is, James. Most people aren't comfortable. That's what I found was my problem. I would say because I didn't want to have like a second of quiet, which makes no sense because in real life there's quiet when you're talking all the time, you know, and I would just be so
the process to pause.
Right. And I'm like, oh, if I stop talking, people are just going to think I'm done talking. No, they know you're in the middle of a sentence. Like, they're not going to be like, oh, she's done, you know? It took a lot for me to quit saying that. Adding text. Orgus only adds text, and Still Cooking said it's only one and done for me. I listen to music while picking and then mute the audio before uploading to avoid copyright. Yep. I'll sometimes just because sometimes when I'm watching something on TV, I can pick a lot easier if I'm not paying attention to what I'm actually picking. And so I will do that in a videos, and then that's usually the ones you hear, like, see that are silent. That's the ones I do that in. Like some of my shorts, I'll do that because I do just a lot better when I'm not trying to do it. I don't know why. Steve, I gotta review it to make sure I don't do anything stupid.
Oh yeah, I watch mine through all the way through. It's so boring. I will do it on fast forward, but it's
isn't it? And then by the time you're done, you're like, I am such an idiot. Who even's gonna watch me? This is
especially since spent so much time editing, so it's like I've seen the content over and over, and I hear my own voice, and it's just like, oh.
You're just so annoyed by the end. At least I get that way. I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm like, why am I so stupid? And then I just think, like, I can't listen to another second of myself. And then there's times I have to stop and just pick it up the next day because I just can't stand myself anymore. Like, yeah, you could listen to non-copyright music to not need to edit it out. Oh my god. OnlyFans, she once had to stop recording at work when a guy walked in asking, am I bleeding from my peep? Is that a good reason to see a doctor? I would have had to leave that in.
Yeah.
I would have had to leave that in. I'm sorry.
And put the person's name on there who was talking.
Yeah. A picture of him. That was Bob from accounting. Here's his picture. Oh my Lord. Hashtag EMS life. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, that would be so funny. I can't imagine. Am I bleeding from my... Oh goodness. Who knows what they were bleeding from? I'm guessing probably they're something. Probably there's something or other.
Oh yeah, James. He uses preacher cadence. And that kind of really, it does hold your attention when you emphasize certain words, pause. It forces you to really pay attention to what the person's saying.
Yeah.
Not
I
forces,
found...
but
What's that?
I said not forces, but encourages.
Right. Yeah. I found on YouTube, though, that the silence and the space in between talking makes people just up and leave a lot of times. Like if it's too much, or if I go too slow, my video won't get a lot of views because I'm just talking too slowly. And I found when I just cut out pretty much all of the spacing and make it real like fast paced and very like up and fast paced, it gets way more people to watch. I don't know why. And all the lot of movement too on the screen, like zooming in and zooming out and things like that. That's when more people will stay through the video as well.
But the slow is hard to listen to, especially if all the words are evenly spaced. It's like, oh God, it's like pulling teeth.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Like,
Oh, Steve said, heading out, gonna go to a monthly locksport meetup. Have a great week, everyone. Well, thanks for popping by, Steve. And have fun at your meetup. Tell everybody at the meetup we said hey. Tell everybody at the meetup to tune into the live stream and watch while they're lockpicking. How about that? Somebody used to do that. Who used to do that? Somebody used to do that. They would go to their meetup and play the live stream at the same time they were meeting up. I can't remember who that was. That was back in picking time days.
So is this the no bleeding out of your censored meeting?
Yeah, he's bleeding from the beep. We gotta have a meeting. Yes, go do the weekly safety meeting to make sure nobody's gonna have those same issues. Seems to just cut out all the quiet spots. He talks fast when he talks. Yeah,
that's definitely. But there it is. At least it's not mono spaced. Just there is some variation to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my editing app, I can actually have it cut out all the space. Like if I'll tell it like anything larger than this amount of space cut, and it'll cut it all, and it'll like group it back together again so that they're already pre-cut. It's just I forget that I have that part of it because I'm so used to going through it manually.
I do it manually because I like to customize how it is. It doesn't turn out so great because then I get lazy and bored with how much time I'm spending on it, and I probably would have been better off with it automated to begin with.
Right. Yeah, it can get to be a lot with editing. But it's one of my favorite things is editing, though. I like to do that part of it, and I like to add little stupid things in my videos just to make them fun, and just to make something else happen, and then just me sitting there talking a lot of the times.
I think it definitely helped when I started doing that a little bit, having like some of the sort of animations, but at least
hey, Lady Luck, send Mr. Inferno a link.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, this is good timing. I think I'm going to hop off because I'm really beat and I want to
All
eat.
right, Morrison. Well, I appreciate you hanging out anyways.
Yeah.
Is
That,
P-Dubs taking apart a microwave? That's a good question.
Yeah.
she is. She
I
is
was gonna
indeed.
guess
Yeah.
she's gonna do something nefarious with a magnetron. No, just kidding.
Well, I think she's also selling the parts. But yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Do not do that at home unless you have experience with it. There are certain appliances that shouldn't be mucked with.
Right.
Get you all later.
All right, Morrison. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. It was very nice to see you.
Get you later.
James says, P-Dubs, how is Betty doing? We know Betty was having some issues there. Hope she's doing better. Yeah, I'm totally stuck on this one, Wild Billiam. As you can see, getting nowhere very fast. Kind of like just
That's right.
can't
I showed
feel
up and we all
anything.
started sucking. It's okay.
This is that quick set smart key one. Wild Billion let me his because I can't get mine open, so I thought maybe I'd try a different one, but I'm having no luck with this one too.
Is that the one that you need to stick a shim through that hole?
No, this one actually is just tensioning just fine without anything. It's the Gen whatever that doesn't need that, but I don't know. It's just not. I'm the worst at these. I don't know why. Yeah, that's maybe I'm getting close. Isn't it harder and harder to pick them as the closer you get to open them? I don't know. Can't wait to see what Mr. Inferno's up to. He always got something crazy going on. And he's always got 5 billion locks in the background. Yeah, I don't know here. Wild Billiam. Everything seems good except for what's this one pin back here. Maybe. All right. Well, Mr. Inferno is back there, but I can't see anything yet, so I don't know if he actually. Maybe he's coming on voice only.
Well, that was smart. I forgot about those.
Lady Locks don't look in the chat. Why are you talking about me, Dig? Oh, okay. It's still rolling, so his internet or something must not be working right. So we'll wait and see if if I can see him back there. His internet must be going slow or something. That's not able to hop in there. Okay.
I don't know if
Dig wants a link. Okay.
But that was too funny. So I have like 2 sliders out of my ICS, and I decided that tonight I'm going to put them back in so that way I don't lose them. So I went to pull the ICS apart, and I completely forgot it also had top pins. So
oh shit! So what's that mean? They're
no, they're all good. They just went everywhere.
Oh gosh. Sorry to hear that.
Just went everywhere.
That sucks so
So the thing
bad.
is like, oh, it's just a slider lock. As long as I keep the key in, I can just pull the plug right out. Yeah, no.
I think that's what happened with mine. That's why I sent it to LockChuck. One of the pins fell out, and I was like, I don't even know where this goes or what this is, and I'm over it. And I just put it in a bag and sent it to LockChuck and washed my hands of the whole situation.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, not happening. Oh, there's Mr. Inferno. Okay, let's see if this works. Can you hear us, Mr. Inferno? Can we hear you? Are you there? Paging Mr. Inferno. We can't hear you. If you are there, we cannot hear you.
Yes, I can.
Oh,
Can you
I
hear
think
me?
we can hear you a little bit. Yep. How are you?
What the hell is that?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
I think you're on just a huge delay. Yeah, I think he's got a huge delay. Those delays are wicked.
Okay, that's right. That goes that way. I can't tell. It's been a hot minute since I've taken this one apart.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Inferno. We lost Mr. Inferno again. He's gonna try again.
All right.
I upped my internet, and I would swear it's worse now. I believe that. I believe that, James. Ours started acting up too. Ours was acting up for a good while too there, and I just always get like a conspiracy theory, like, I don't know. Why is the internet always screwed up? What's up, Dig? How are you?
I'm fine. Hello, everyone.
Awesome to see you, buddy.
So
How have
I
you
did
been?
that. I did that.
What'd you
Can you
do?
see it? Can you
Diggs,
see it?
no way. No,
Oh yeah,
Diggs, did you cut a lock?
you
I
did.
did. I
Did
did.
you cut a lock?
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
I'm
What
going
is
to-
wrong with you?
I'm going
What's
to cut it
happened?
now.
Well, I've been away for a little bit. What has happened? What's happening in
Yes.
Lockport? Oh my God. Lay look.
Jesus,
Okay.
never thought he
That
would
is-
be that brutal.
That is one of these locks which are basically not working if you put the key in totally, because it stops not anymore at the correct position. So you need to pull it a little bit out, as it seems. And then it should work there. There it goes.
Oh my God.
It's
Hey,
Can you see it?
Yeah.
You can't see it. It's too.
I'm gonna make you a
spread.
bigger screen so we can
No,
take a
no.
look. Actually, let's see there.
Because
Yeah,
we're in
wait.
form.
Wait.
So those that are new to Locksport Weekly, you need to understand Diggs doing this to a lock is highly unusual. This is a
That's
extreme set of circumstances that have brought this about. And we need to know what was the extreme set of circumstances to make you lose your head like this, Diggs, because you've never done this before. We're worried about you, mate. What's going on?
Can you see it?
We're going to see it.
We can see it.
That's an Icon R10, which is the equivalent to the MT5, which is a black belt lock. And yeah, I was looking for someone for the great Bugazu. He isn't in the chat, I think. And yeah, I'm now gutting this lock and hope it's not mastered.
Oh my goodness.
But then this is a black belt lock, if it is not mastered. So
Do you think you'll
And-
be able to pick that one one-handed?
one-handed? No. not even two-handed.
Uh-oh.
It's I have not picked it yet, so might be
You've
too
seen-
difficult.
You've seen
probably.
his one-handed MT5 Plus pick, right?
Which from whom?
Bugasu.
All right.
He did it?
Yes,
Huh.
he did the MT5
But why he-
Plus with one hand.
But why he wants then this one?
Wow.
Because he likes to collect locks.
Ah. Okay, then I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah, it's dirty as hell, so I might
All the
clean it
sliders in
in
the right
between.
spot.
I just found out the sliders are unsprung, and I hate unsprung sliders. I hate them. For some reason, I absolutely hate them.
I heard they are more difficult, aren't they, or something?
I heard the opposite, but I just don't like picking unsprung sliders. I like to be on one position and push it over, and if I overset it, I can leave the pick basically go and it comes back. It's too much work to go around and move it and
Yeah. You like the pushback to be able to keep track of it and stuff.
Yeah.
I see.
It's more convenient pick, but yeah.
All right.
I need to figure out what's on my table here. Everything's full. I saw you
Yep.
picked the lob and the cusp already.
Yes, I love them. They are both a lot of fun. I'm going to be putting both of them on video. They're very fun.
Very cool, right?
Cool. Very quick. Hello to Old Gray Hacker who said just landed. Been in the air for the past 3.5 hours with grandson and daughter. Glad to have you back down on the ground. David Romano is here. Welcome, David. And C. Stu Dew's here. What's up, Stu? Who else popped in? Somebody else popped in. Maybe that was it. Was that all? That was it? Okay.
Hey, Stu.
All right.
I need to cover it also somehow.
Can you all hear me?
Yin
good?
Yet's here. What's up, Yin Yet? What's up, Mr.
can hear-
Inferno? Can you hear
I
us?
can hear you.
Ah! Can you hear us?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear
We
me?
hear you. We
Yes.
can
We can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I think
Yes,
he
I can
has
hear
a
you loud and
delay.
clear.
Yeah, I think
You're
he's got a
piping through the
huge
speakers
delay.
in my work van.
Okay. I think you're on a delay, so just so you know, I think you're hearing us a couple seconds late, but that's okay. We can manage. What you got going on there?
All right. Organizing the work van.
Nice.
I get to bring it
nice.
home now. And y'all probably love this my workbench, but I absolutely hate it. These keys you see here, that's part of the table. It's a resin surface.
Nice. Yeah, I bet you that would be so annoying because you're losing shit all day on that. That's very cool. I'm making that bigger so we can see it, actually. It's pretty neat. Isn't that cool, guys?
I have not enough pictures. There.
That's really cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah, imagine
what we are looking at.
That is Mr. Inferno's workbench, and those keys are sunk down in resin. So that's part of the table. Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be so hard to discern, like, what, and that, especially if you're setting keys on the table. Could you imagine trying to find your key after you set it there? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. That's
That
a
would be
good
fun.
one. Yeah, Chris said, oh no, we lost them again. Chris said, that would drive me ape shit. Yeah, that would be a little crazy. I got a pinning tray that has barrel spools sunk into it. That's a little wild.
There it goes.
I think
clip
it
is
was
off.
just maybe one. I can't remember.
There it
But
goes.
yeah, I think we need to mark this day on the calendar. The day Dig actually cut a lock in half. This is like a momentous occasion.
It's the only thing if I basically I actually asked for the what is it called
Permission.
permission, right? Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I asked permission to cut everyone that I cut too. So I don't know that you asking permission makes it special. I think it's still tragic that you cut that poor lock. It's crying.
Yeah,
We
but-
can hear
Yeah.
it crying.
Yeah,
That
Dig,
is-
I mean, like, you've cut this lock open. You must have felt something crack inside of you,
Yeah. What
in you.
was it
Yep.
emotional for you? Did you need to take a minute
It was not that bad because the lock had problems of working, but I got it working already in the double Euro state.
Yeah.
Basically, I got the lock and the seller said again, two sides are totally good working and it's not much used and so on. And I tried it and one side was working, the other side was only working if you had both keys inside. So it wasn't a problem. So if you now lock mechanics, you can already kind of find out about this behavior, what's wrong. It's not the pinning, it's not the bitting, because the shear line was clear on both sides. But the cam on Euro locks is kind of, they are connected. And when they are connected and this piece in the middle isn't moving to the one or right side, then I don't have a Euro lock on my table anymore. Like here. Under this here, there's a clutch basically, which has a moving piece. And if that moving piece can't move, then this side will block this side from moving. And that was actually exactly that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and so I knew it was only the cam which is not working, but now after having it cut, it's also still not that great working, so I have to clean it. There's so much mud in there.
Stu said.
Also, now
guess what Stu said? He said
lock cutting is a cry for attention.
Oh man, especially from Dig, because he never does this. This is shocking. This is like, holy shit. Mr. Inferno said something's up with my Wi-Fi. It's cutting in and out, and Streamyard kicked me out each time my Wi-Fi flickered. I totally understand. Yeah, it won't let you keep doing it, I guess, if it's not, if it's not catching up in time. It probably just keeps booting you. So we could try again. Like if your Wi-Fi gets situated, you could try again.
Check. They normally you have Wi-Fi standard. No idea what is it called. 5 gigahertz and I think 2 point no idea one or so. And check if you can change the mode, because the higher one has more power. But I think for streaming and such, its latency isn't great. And I think also the other one is for more distance or so. But if you don't have these cases, the other one is way more stable, or what's called. I would try to there are options in this fire. I don't know what you have. We have Fritzbox here. The router basically. No idea what company you use.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones
there
over
are settings. Here. Yeah, there are a bunch of settings in there, and you can change so much stuff there. And I would definitely try with different networks, basically.
Yeah.
Or network standards, or how to call it.
Stu says, have you or someone you know been cutting locks? Call 1-800-LOCK CUTTER for help today.
2.4. Yeah, it's wide by billion.
That one. We'll send him the number, Stu. Or he says .org. Take care, Orgus. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping in to hang out. Appreciate it. Poor Lock didn't do nothing to nobody. Oh, TX, if you only knew all the Lux I sliced in half and made Dig crazy. He was so mad. That was crazy.
So now the thing is, I see often people break locks. So let's go into it.
Somebody said simply use the neighbor's Wi-Fi. Oh my god.
So if you have now the lock, I will just talk. If no one is listening, I will still talk.
Go ahead, Dick. Go ahead.
If you have to get this, I think the R10 is one of those which you can't shim, because the keyway or the core is so tight. I didn't try it on this one. I will try it in a few seconds. But I remember I gutted one already, and you need to turn the core in a position where the main pins can't catch any hole. And to minimize the risk, think of how the lock is made, basically. You see inside of the key, there are pins to the bottom. So here needs to be holes, basically straight down. and you see, and on the top there are sliders. The sliders might, I don't know how it looks inside, but I think it is one with sidebar, so there might be a groove. So on top might be something milled, and somehow the sliders need to be inserted here. And that you can see through the keyway if the hole goes to the right or to the left. And then here are opens or here are opens in the core. And so most likely that bottom region to the, I think 45 degree to the right and 45 degree to the left, or just 20 degree to the row of the pins here is also enough. But this area should be clear to move the core to pull it out. Just some thoughts if you got the lock, because that kind of helps to not break it.
Okay.
But kind of always observe how the lock is looking. For sure, putting a shim in is always the safest way, but sometimes it just don't fit. Let's get the camera sharp like that, probably. And yeah, now for example, with that lock, I think it doesn't make a big difference if I turn left or right. Sometimes you have problems with drill protection if there are holes for that, but no idea. I think I will turn it. Also in that area here there could be passive pins, and so I will turn it to the left, I think, like that. And now I try to shim it, but I think I had not much luck with that lock so far. It has such a tight core.
Yeah, it looks like that shim's not even budging hardly. Hang on a second.
Yeah,
don't forget, anybody new that just popped in, please type in #rigged to try to win the Terry B pick. We'll be drawing very soon.
With what do I need to type?
#rigged, RIGGED.
Like that. It's gone on my screen. There it is. So I actually got the shim in.
Oh,
it's not
good,
often
good.
the case. And I don't know if I got it to the front or not.
Welcome in,
But
Labs.
at least it's a little bit
Isamu
more.
Sushi.
It's a little bit more secure to do it now. Haven't got it a lock in 1,000 years.
You got this.
Probably a little bit more to the left. Yeah, there's a sidebar. And here are the side pins, I think.
Just be very careful.
Yeah, there are this. The sidebar is already dropping out. And here it comes. So there's the sidebar. So I will drop everything on this dirty thing here. Oh, look how it looks like. It's just a straight, so the bitting is on the sliders.
Oh, okay.
And it's, I think it's exactly, what is it called? Symmetric?
Yeah.
It's so dirty. I hate if locks are so dirty.
You need one of those sonic cleaner thingies.
I have one, but I
Oh,
don't
there
do
you
that.
go.
Don't do that. Every day or so. Yeah, there are the sliders. You see them here on the side.
Yeah.
And my fingers are totally dirty. I need more paper. So, what do we see here? I see already, which looks very good. I think Bugazo isn't watching. So someone should write him in Discord to join here
Let
soon.
me see. I think I have
And
his. He's the one you
for the Saturn is for.
Yeah, let me see if I can find him in here because I texted a bunch of people between then.
So first thing,
Shit.
it looks
Let me
very
see.
good because I see already. Wait, I need to zoom in a little bit.
Oh, here it is.
You see already
Yeah,
there
just
are
tag
pins.
Oh,
Yeah,
you did?
pin.
Okay.
There are pin and pin. And
Go ahead.
that here-
I have to run and turn my porch light on real quick, so go ahead. Continue on. I'll be
So
right back.
there is interactive, which has no pin and pin, and the rest is pin and pin. And Log's is only with audio and stream. Okay, that is a sign that the other side don't have master wafers, because I noticed if this log has master wafers, so it is keyed for a system basically, they close the pin and pins. So I have a log which is set up for a master system, and it has kind of 3 wafers, and the 3 key pins don't have anymore the option to have pin and pin, which actually reduces the security to to low level as hell. And they still market it as high security log, which is kind of, I think, not right, but okay. But this one looks very good already, and yeah. Soon we see more. So let's get the pins out. I will turn back to sharp screen like that. It's also dirty. As I have also kind of never really... I have a pin and pin already big, but I need to check what... Okay, that thing can't move. So it's only reaching really a little bit into it. I got it. Yeah, so for a lock it's enough actually to have only that little bit movement. I can show it if you want to see it. Basically, get sharp in which direction I need to go. There. That seems to be enough. Where I need to go. Can you see it? It's really not much going down. But it will be certainly enough to catch the inner pin. Seems that it's always like that, right? I hope it is. I also don't know if you can push it out on the top. So for those who have never seen a pin and pin. Ah, here, see. It goes completely out, I think. Yeah, there it is. Ta-da! So, who is a pin and pin lover here in the stream today? Even in the chat. Cool pins, right? Oh my god, I'm too stupid today. I got a notification on Discord. Wait.
That was me.
Ah, okay. Okay, let's get back to like that and get the next pins out. So actually, until now, it seems there's no pin and pin involved. No mastering involved, which is great.
All right, I'm back. There we go. Sorry, I had to put the porch light on for the delivery. Okay.
Have you checked the sliders yet?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, not yet. First the main pins and after that the sliders. It's the first time I got the lock right now. I just got it like a few hours ago.
I got a MT5 Plus from CMFXA, and I gutted it as soon as I got it, and it was perfect except for one slider was mastered.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, I have one which is from a big system, and basically everything is mastered in that. And the sliders mastered, I would say, if it's not too much, it changes the difficulty, but it's not.
Now, even just one master on the sliders makes it purple.
Really?
Yeah.
One master on the slider makes it purple?
Yeah, because to qualify for black, it is 0 masters.
Oh no. Yeah, okay, then I have a problem. I will never buy one again.
So I
Bugazo, you need to buy it when...
I messaged CMFXA and showed him a picture with a sobbing face emoji, and he sent me a replacement.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was just one master pin or one slider that he had to replace.
Yeah, I bought once 2 lots basically of these, and I didn't know at that time about mastering that much, and I found out like, oh no, they are from the system. and yeah, it got worse and worse with every thing basically. There's the key of that lock. It got worse with everything I saw in there, and the main pins, if they are mastered, they don't have pin and pin. And that is the worst thing ever. Here, see it? There is a hole. Can you see that? This big hole? If I would have turned the core to that side and would pull it out without trimming, there would be a pin catching. And I don't know even now what the reason is of that hole there. Because it's not
that's weird. What is it?
It's not going to
be
the
like
key.
a bearing or something in there.
There was nothing. I just pulled it out, and it had to push out with the key core, and no, there's nothing.
And I bet it does not line up with the top pin holes, so that way when you rotate it.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Yeah. It's in between.
Mr. Inferno, can you hear us?
So I heard this one was bought for a single door, and I had already the. Are you saying one master isn't? Well, what is if the main pins are mastered?
No, it's. Hold on. Let me pull it
because that sucks. Because I think even my padlock has one mastering, and it's bought also as single lock.
Yeah, it says, so this is for the MT5 Plus, the 800, the Lockwood MT5, and the Icon R10, not mastered. So it doesn't differentiate between any masters, it just says not mastered.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay, then Bugazo, yeah, if that isn't mastered, then I keep this one. No, I think I will keep one side, hopefully, but my padlock has a mastering. That's definitely the thing.
And in the discussions I had with some other people about my MT5 Plus that had the one mastered slider, people seem to think that there should probably be room to have at least like maybe one mastered slider, because what they don't want are the heavily mastered ones like the system locks. That
yeah, you would think even if it's like they don't want any mastering on the sliders, they wouldn't care about the top stack, but that's crazy, none.
Well, if you heard Dig, if there's master wafers on the top stack, it is not.
And then yeah, exactly. There's no pin and pin then anymore. Which is so annoying.
Maybe a better way to word it is no masters on the top stack and up to 1 on the sliders. I don't know. I haven't opened mine, so I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
I haven't looked how
Rekey
the
the
pin
padlock to this key.
was the pin sitting like that? I think so, right? Finger was facing up, not down.
It was too small for us to see. It's really not that close then.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, that makes no sense what I'm doing right now. It was in the one direction. Uh-oh. Now it's stuck. Where's my tweezer?
All of my fun locks are out on loan right now, so all I got left is like the naughty bucket and things that just irritate me.
Alright, now the sliders come out. And
Which one do you have left back there?
No, all of my fun locks, like all my D9s that I like to pick and all sorts of other stuff, they're all out on loan right now. So all I have left are my naughty bucket and just locks that I just don't like.
Oh, that sucks. We gotta get you some locks.
Well, I have locks. They're just on a journey.
that means you have no locks.
Yeah, that means you don't have locks.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing first, I think that is a very, very good looking one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So first thing first, it's unmastered. Next one.
Hey, Cucumber's here. Hi, Cucumber.
I will be so disappointed if one is mastered. Really. But honestly, that really means I probably keep one because
Abigail Johnson.
it's so annoying that they are so. I hate that locks are so difficult to find based on our ranking that you need basically certain styles for being black and so on, and it's so annoying.
Yeah, that
could
is
be
stupid.
the change, Dig. Could be the change.
See, it is facing down.
I love that.
Can't
Be
you,
the change, Dig.
Can you put some wrong in there?
Oh, Mr. Inferno said too many devices on the Wi-Fi, so it keeps booting me. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I put you back up there, but I don't think you could hear us or anything. We definitely couldn't hear you, but we could see you, but we couldn't hear you.
Please, 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 please. Yeah, woo!
I love how excited
the other
Dig
side
gets
for
on
us
his
too?
log.
Again?
So you're gonna get the other side too?
Is this the from the double euro or
is
the
that
Bible?
a thumb turn?
No, it's a double. But I will keep the other half. But I probably don't get it on screen today. But yeah, I think the other side should be unmastered then too.
The likelihood is high.
It is bought for a single system, and I have also the sheet, the data sheet, the informations about that log. And it was really bought only for the basement door as a single board door or cylinder basically. And okay, one slider to go. Wish me luck.
All right. Hashtag rigged, everybody. If you want the entry for the Terry B,
please,
which I'll be drawing for any minute now.
Oh my god! Did I wrote already, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so it's really unmastered on the sliders at least. Okay,
this is the most excited we've heard Diggs be.
Okay, so. Oh shit! I should haven't cutted it. But actually, you can't really gut this lock without having it cutted. It's so you basically need to either rip off a key, so you need to sacrifice a key, or you need to pick it first. And picking such a black belt lock without knowing anything about it, I think that could be difficult. So I'm not Sidepix and I'm not Tony, so it might work, but it will take time. It's so dirty. Oh my god.
I know, Dick. You should be ashamed of yourself with them dirty locks. That's terrible.
So if you're going to keep the other one for yourself, why are you cleaning this for Bugasu?
Why not?
He has an ultrasonic cleaner. He'll just dump it in there.
I have also one. See, it has overmilling. I didn't know that. I think this overmilling really interacts with pin and pin very great, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
There, Bugazo is there. I couldn't do it one hand for you. I could do it one hand for you, yeah. Probably not with that one. No idea. You see, first stuff is great looking. Okay, I need to zoom again. In, out, in, out.
Wow.
Let's keep going.
Are any of the outer key pins counter milled?
Outer key pins counter melt.
In the MT5 Plus, sometimes there's like somewhere between 2 and 4 of them that are. So this would be the inner driver that would catch on the outer key pin milling.
I don't see something. Inside they are milled then?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah, inside.
Oh my god, I can't see it. It's not possible to see them.
You need to zoom.
No, not on that one. Is it rare?
No, there's normally several.
Yeah, probably I can't see it. Yeah, you need to pick it then.
Another way to test would just to be take one of the driver pins and see if it catches on the key pin.
Well, I couldn't see anything, but that doesn't mean anything. Nope. I still think it's a beautiful lock. So now we see if it is mastered or not. But having no mastering on or having pin and pin already here is great. That's already a great sign, I think. Okay.
That's the MT5, right?
Yes.
It's the Icon R10.
Yeah, R10 MT5. See here on the key what the key says.
Oh, icon. Oh, wow.
Wait.
Okay.
You see the corner?
No, I can't. Oh, MT5. Yeah.
Yes. So it's an MT5 equivalent. It's only
I
rebranded.
have an
basically.
MT5. I was just wondering about it. I hate
What's
it.
to do with the
What?
last pin? That's their little interactive check pin thing.
Let's see what mine is.
It's a pin and pin.
Mine just says MT5.
So yeah, take the if that inner driver is spooled, take that and stick it in one of the outer key pins and see if it catches.
And if not, then it's not black. Is it then not black?
All of the pins don't necessarily have that. Like all the key pins don't necessarily have that.
Too stupid to get it even in there. No, nothing catches. There's something, but not really. Not really.
Try one of the other ones.
No, not really. Not really. Yeah, it's a bad one.
I'm sorry, because this is not black belt.
I heard it's not that often on locks on this rated such thing. No, also not on that. It's an easy one then. No idea if that lock is easy actually. Even so, that it don't have this no idea milling in the key pin. No idea, no idea. Taking 1,000 days on years here to get this lock because of cleaning.
Why do they call the last pin the alpha pin as opposed to the omega pin?
Omega or alpha? I only know alpha pin from the name.
I was making a joke. You were supposed to laugh.
Oh, okay. Why? Yeah, okay. But then explain me why. I heard it's called alpha element, but
it's the last
for example,
pin. So why do you call the last pin the alpha?
No idea, because it's the only interactive. If you look on the Kizo, they have an omega. An omega element, which is also only an interactive.
So on these ones, what do? You pick the top first or the sliders first?
No idea. That what is binding.
Really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, really.
I meant, what's some of the tricks to it? Come on, you know some tricks?
I have not picked it yet, so ask Bugasu. He's in the chat.
He's a master. Pick it like Bugasu does. You use like your ring finger and your pinky for tension, and then you hold the pick in your thumb and index finger, stick it in, you wave it around a little bit, and then the lock opens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds to me like he's some type of magician or evil wizard, and I don't know if I want to listen to that. That sounds insane. Holy crap. He's got the power to curse locks. I'm going to stay on his good side. Yeah, send your lock out tomorrow. Oh, it's in the shape of the letter alpha. Okay. Scully said he'll be right back. All right, Scully, we'll be here.
One more pin. It's so dirty. See, that's why gutting a lock is taking days for me. It's always the same. Okay, the interactive isn't, it's only a standard on mine, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. If you clean, or if you don't clean the springs and such, then your pinning tray will get dirty. And we don't want to have a dirty pinning tray, right?
Yeah, that's true. I like that little pinning tray. It's cute.
Yeah,
it's a good size.
It's from some Thingiverse or so. A friend of mine printed that. So let's get the last spring out. So I say this one is a black belt one. Woohoo! Okay, if the other side is also a black belt one, you're lucky, Bugazo.
All right, let's draw for the hashtag rigged. Are y'all ready? Dun, dun, dun. We have. Oh, let me see here.
And Nola's not even here to complain about it being rigged.
I know. Oh, well, we got 56 entries. Are y'all ready? Here we go. Drum roll. Okay. Continue the drum roll. All right.
Oh, nice.
Paracentric.
Paracentric.
Good job, Paracentric.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Para. Very
Congratulations.
nice. He needed it. He needed it. He needs a drink. He's having a rough day at work, so this will make it better for him.
All right.
Even though he can't have a drink, he can have a nice pick.
Let's get closer to the camera quick and see what we have here.
All right, let's see.
So that's how it is looking like, and it looks like it's everywhere non-mastered, which is great. Yeah, and so that one is the black belt one. Very, very cool. So now the other side needs to be black belt 2, and we are happy. So Bugazo also posted something. Where did I see it? I can't scroll in the chat. You need to scroll up and read what Bugazo wrote. He said basically that the spool thing on the key pins is or was introduced with the MTL 800.
On the alpha pin.
And on the alpha pin.
Yes.
They have a spooled version on this standard here.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, where the standard is for the alpha pin is a spooled pin and pin, and the alpha pin is pin and pin, even though it doesn't really do much.
But on the MTL, isn't the MTL 800 the MT5 plus?
No.
No? Isn't that just a renaming?
The alpha pin is different.
But we rank it in the same line.
Yeah, they're same
so
line.
It's a patent extension?
Yeah.
Okay. Could it be that on earlier R10s or even MTL 5 plus, what is it called, 5 plus, that these pins weren't spooled at that time? Because that is an early one. That is a very early one. It's a new version of the MT5 Plus. They modified the alpha for patent extension. Okay. And when they introduced the or what is it, milling in the key pins? Or is it findable on old and new? All right. What do we think? We think that's a great lock, right?
Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Very, very cool.
Yes, indeed.
And now we can proc pin it.
Yeah, might as well since you already got it. Got it.
You know what the hole there is for, Bugazo? Oh wait, there he wrote something. I think milling in the key pins is possible on both. I have an MT5 non-plus with it. Yeah. Okay. So it's just luck. And I'm not lucky. Well, it's not mastered, so I think it's I'm lucky. Oh, there's a hole. There's a hole into the keyway. For some reason.
What?
But a very, very tiny hole. Is it probably to let water out or something if it got wet? Can you see it? Can you see it?
Mm-hmm. Very weird.
There in the corner. Can you see that hole there? Wait, I need to get light.
Almost, yeah. Well, I think it was showing it a little bit. Yep, there it is. What the heck? That's pretty cool.
No idea. So that is the thing what I meant basically when you pull out the core. Oh god, the zoom feature is really annoying. I need a better camera. So if you pull out the core and you can't shim it, you have to think how are the pins possibly orientated inside, and if you don't know if the whole or the core has elements here and here, you can break it pretty fast. Some people even recommend getting it like that, but I had always problems with that. Always. I can't say even how often. Every time. And if you think like, yeah, possibly on that side there should be nothing, and you would pull it out like that, you will catch a pin in this hole.
Yeah, that's why you should just, shim. More times than not, you should definitely just shim things.
Yeah, but as I said, normally you don't get... Oh, I have one where I can't get a shim under it. It's not possible, it's so tight.
Oh, Dean's popping in for a few minutes. Hello, Dean, how are you?
Drill protection, okay. If they drill the core, wait. Yeah, okay, it's pretty far to the front. Here is some elements for drill protection. I just saw also here are elements possibly for drill protection, but it's not inserted on this one. I have a EVA where there's a plate basically inserted down here. But yeah. Very cool lock. Only thing I hate about it is unsprung sliders.
Yeah.
But yeah. I might just put the sliders in and try it. With only sliders.
Mm-hmm.
Could be fun.
That's probably a good idea.
Because I hate sliders.
But I don't know. I think you ought to add at least one top pin, because sometimes it can make it all feel different when you have two elements if you don't have both of them in. Like the sliders will be a little bit easier to pick because you'll be able to feel them better without the top pin in there.
Yeah, but just playing a little bit with it would be fun. I just don't have the mood to put springs back in.
Hey,
Well,
no one's judging you
unsprung,
here,
right?
Dick.
The sliders are unsprung, right?
Yeah, they are unsprung.
Yeah, he hates it.
Yeah, not hate. I don't hate any lock, I think, except the pack lock. Except the pack lock.
That's blasphemy. I'm sorry, Dick. I shouldn't have said that. I know you don't hate any lock. That's blasphemous talking. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I take it back. I shouldn't have said that.
How are you going to mess up a pick, Dean P?
Yeah, Dean. I mean, you shouldn't mess it up. You should be very gentle. Light tension, buddy. Light tension. That's it. That's all you got to do. And your pick will not get messed up. That pick's heavy duty. Trust me. It's pretty heavy duty. So as long as you don't smash down on the tension real crazy, you'll be all right.
So,
no point in having a beautiful brand new pick a custom made pick if you can't use it. And Terry B definitely prides himself on the fact that, you know, he makes his picks to be able to be used. So don't feel like that.
Just don't use it as like a pry bar or a screwdriver or something like that. Probably not a good idea.
Right. Use it for its intended purposes. Don't be crazy with the heavy tension, and you'll be smooth sailing, buddy. It don't have to be super duper light, but just don't be crazy. That's all.
You feel it when picks are bending.
Crazy.
What's that?
I said Dean P can get kind of crazy. You never know.
Yeah, it is too late for Dean because he is a bit crazy, but I mean, don't get crazy when picking. Look at P Dubs. Is that all her scrap metal on that table there? I want to make that big.
That's a good point, Yin Yet, not for cuffs. The pick is not for cuffs.
No.
That is a microwave that got taken apart. Multiple microwaves, multiple things, because there's 2 power transformers.
Yeah, P Dubs was taking apart a bunch of stuff for her scrap pile. Yeah, don't just use it to pick your nose. No, you gotta pick locks with it. Jeez. Speaking to people who use a butter knife for a screwdriver. Bugasu, are you still here? I think he is.
Probably picking a lock with one hand. So he has one hand free. Yeah, he is here. Do you see? I just found out, I think Bugazo is the other dainty lock picker inside of LPU.
Really?
Oh, really? Yeah, really.
Wow. You guys are top notch. That's all I know. I gotta hand it to you guys because I mean, honest to goodness, I ain't never seen so much skill and stuff in your picking till you see these guys pick that are so dainty. It's insane.
But
Dig can pick an entire lock and you would not know he picked it. Like I've seen, remember when McNally posted those pictures of what the inside of a lock looks like after someone has picked it and how just crazy terrible it looks inside just from one picking. If Dig picked a lock, I bet you no one would even be able to prove he did it because he doesn't leave a mark.
Yeah, but that's the goal of all of that.
Augustus said I did learn to add some tension for some barrel locks, but it made me cry.
Yeah, exactly. For barrels, you need a little bit more, but actually, you don't need much. Even for tapered, you don't need much.
Yeah.
You have to think it's just a little pin. There is basically the core is turning, and there's a pin, and there can't be much force needed to pinch that pin. It's just not possible.
That's
true.
You
just need to lift the shear.
It sometimes helps, but a little bit. But on some cores, you even can kind of distort because of too much tension. You can the core is so weak that you can distort almost the core, and then the whole feedback will mess up totally. That happens on some size icon locks. If you over tension them, these locks really like light tension.
What, the MT5s?
No, size icon. Yeah, MT5 I think too. I wanted to make a picture because I don't want to get it again.
You're gonna draw us a picture?
No, I want to make a picture.
Take a picture.
I was kidding. I knew what you meant, Dig. You know, I gotta harass you a little bit. I heard you swearing at me in your mind, Dig. I heard you cussing me out in your mind. Oh, goodness. Nah, Dig's a great sport. He's a great sport. No, that was really cool showing us that lock, Dig. I appreciate you doing that on the live stream. That's pretty sweet.
Wait, I need to see how that thing is looking. I need a different... I need to create it from Oki probably. Come on.
And for all of you new people in the chat, you got to see how, you know, how to gut a lock properly, because you saw Dig, you know, he worked hard to get the shim in there. He didn't just quit and give up and say, oh, never mind, it's not working out. You know, he stuck with it, took his time. You know, that's the main thing when you're gutting, is just to kind of try to take your time and make sure that you just do all the right steps, because it sucks when stuff goes flying and missing.
Or you forget like a whole extra set of pin stacks in a lock that you haven't gutted in forever. That's fun.
Yeah, or if you forget, you got a whole entire extra set. That's right. We get it all on live stream if you think about it, because we had Vector had a whole set of pin stacks drop out of the lock because he forgot they were in there. Then you had Dig doing like the other opposite and making sure he really super tensioned it all. So we go over a lot in a day here. We didn't look at any Reddit questions though, because I forgot that part, but we can look at a couple. They always got some interesting things.
That I picked last time. Well,
let's see.
So Diggs was big and I got it open. I made a video picking
about
platinum, and I hadn't gutted it at all since I'd got it. So I decided, like, all right, well, I picked it, I'm going to gut it.
I have also not gutted mine.
And I chose not to gut it with the shim, and that was a mistake. And it is like one of the funniest videos I've ever posted, because some springs were bent and pieces went flying, and it was funny. I was laughing at myself.
So
did you get it on camera?
I did.
Oh, good. I love those ones.
I did. It is on my page.
You know what? I think we should do.
I'm convinced I cannot pick this XZ, because every time I pick it, I lock it up. So I'm pretty sure I picked the lock. It's just I do something terrible to it.
I smack it off the table and it'll work just fine.
I've done that like half a dozen times, where I pick it, I feel like it should open, and then when I stick the key in,
something. You know what? I think Chuck Soup has mine, but when he's done, I can have him send you mine if you want. Oh, you have another one, right? You picked the other one, didn't you?
Yeah, I picked my other one, and this is what I'm saying. My fun locks are gone. NCR has it. So
because he said, thank you for doing it without a shim, so I knew to use one. And he said my XZ does that too.
I would just always, if it's possible, put a shim in. It's just more safe.
Yeah, because like with that one you saw, that hole in there is so weird. That's not something we see very often. Is just a random hole in the side of the lock. I mean, if we did, you would be able to know what it was for, because we would see it enough that we would know what it was. And you see, Diggs gutted hundreds of locks, and he's never seen that. And so that kind of stuff can surprise you in your middle of gutting something. And if that happens on a lock that's expensive, you don't want that. You don't want to brick it. You don't want to have an accident. And especially when you're in the middle of, like, you know, progressively pinning something and you forget the shim just one time, and then, you know, you almost have it fully pinned and getting ready to pick it, and then you brick it or something, because that's the worst as well.
Right.
All right. So, all right, guys, I got a couple of good Reddit questions here if you want to pitch in and answer some of them, because there's some good ones for any of the new people watching. Sorry. What's that? You want to what?
I found the video with the bug.
With what?
And with the bug.
Oh, okay.
You remember? You remember the video? Which I will never get on. Oh, come on.
The bug. Oh, I thought you said the buck. I was like, what buck? Okay, the bug.
You gotta translate.
You gotta send that to me, Dag. You gotta find a way to send me that.
You would pronounce it exactly the same way. Buck and bug. Okay, what did I say wrong?
Nothing. I just was thinking of something else. I wasn't sure what you said, so I heard in my head, I heard buck, but you didn't say it wrong. It sounds the same. Bug and buck sounds the same.
Oh, okay. So I found it, and I don't know how to put something on screen with sound, because that is important. We can't watch it just without sound. That's not working. But I didn't upload it on YouTube. That's why I found only the file on my PC. I know you can introduce.
Can't we watch it here? Can't we watch it on here with sound? Didn't we
no
do
idea.
that on the other thing, or no? The other night when we were
tried
backstage.
the other night, but you didn't had sound. You said
The sound was. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I think
I-
there's something going on with that part of it. On your,
I
I
can
don't know
click-
what it is, how to fix it on your end, because on mine it just automatically works. I don't know how to adjust anything like that.
Well, what did you inserted a link or a video file or just something on screen?
I've done it with a link and with a video file, and
Yeah, okay. I did it
all
just
that.
with the thing on screen. I just shared my screen basically.
Oh yeah. I just
But even-
insert the video file or
yeah,
something. I would
that I
insert the
can do.
video file. Try that.
Wait, I can. My hands are so full of. Do you know that if everything is full of grease? Oh, it's so annoying. And it will not get away.
Yeah, we need to make a compilation video of all the times when it's like major screw ups and gutting disasters and swearings and like the whole 9 yards, like just to have it and like have a little cuts of each person just getting all mad about stuff. We can make one big video of it. We should do
waiting for someone to release some like AI video editing software, because I record myself a lot on fully pinned locks and I get really mad at them, and there's a lot of videos that end with like, fuck this thing.
Yeah.
I would just like a montage of me saying that and just throwing my tools on the table.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? If you can't find an AI to do it, what you should do is just take it and just cut that piece out get yourself a little editing software and just cut that piece out and just save the videos and like over time. And then once you get like a few months worth, you can just make it all into one video of you doing that. That'd be so good.
So either if you want to do the thing with what was it, Reddit questions, we could do that first, and then I inserted the video. I don't know if it needs to load, but you need to give it free, I think. You need to access or activate
Here it
the
is.
permission.
Let's try it right
Hello,
now.
everyone. This is
Yeah, it
Big
works.
Pigs, and today I'm gonna try to
Oh.
pick and cut.
I can
It
hear
works.
it.
So I also can adjust sound, voice, and
Turn it up.
move
Turn it
forward.
up. Turn
But
it
we
up
can
a
do
little bit.
first the Reddit questions, and then we do that.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We can watch it. We can watch it now. It's already up. We can watch it because I have to pull it up. I have to pull up the
Beautiful
thing.
It's a long video, so I will
Okay, fine.
skip a little bit. That's
This is
me
pinned with
explaining and
serrated
so
finger
on.
pins.
It's the TK5 you
Yeah,
sent
that's
me,
right.
and I don't know how
And
much
one
I'm
is by the way
explaining there.
standard.
Look how dainty.
Pin
Oh my
5
God, I
is
love it.
also standard. Try to
He's
find it.
such a good
If you want to
picker.
watch it, let's do it.
So now pin 1 and 5 are set, and pin 2, 3, and 4 are spools. So if I go now to set pin,
That's basically public first. So that you can watch it, not so big.
pin 5, it's kind of normal. So fix that. Pin 1, because it came up. I just go with the pin 1, 4 and 5 because the other pins I can set later. So now I go to feel for the finger pins, or the side pins, and on this lock side pin 4 is binding, and now I have two approaches. The first was kind of lower the flag, or lift the flag. Lift the flag and lift the finger pin. And with lifting the finger pin, you feel like it's oversetting or not. And if it's oversetting, you need to release your tension and let it up. Another approach I found out was kind of first rotate the lock or the pin. If it get free after that, I search for the next binder. So on this one here, it's side pin 4, which is binding, and I go to pull it to the face, kind of. Release a little bit of tension, like that. And now I feel again for this pin, and it's springy. So I go to finger pin 3, springy, 2, feels binding. I go for 1. Yeah, 1 is also springy, 2 is heavily binding. So I go now for 2 and push that thing, because I know in which direction they need to be set. But if I now push on it,
So you set it directionally first, Dig.
Yeah, it's
like that. Maybe. And now I lift on it. I don't feel like an oversetting. I feel like it gets springy but directly come up again. So at this point I feel for the other pins, and none
basically
of them is really binding now.
explaining the
So
feedback for
I think the
rotational
main
pins.
stick maybe came up. So I go now for these. Set 2 and 3. And go for the last, which is 5. So now I go through all of them, and all of them feel like set. Now I go back to the flag, and I go feel for the pins, starting at the first one.
It's basically heavily isolating on that one.
Yeah, it's binding. So I push that thing. I pushed it, and it became directly springy. Now I feel for.
Are you still doing the rotation, or did you
4
lift
is
them now?
springy,
Rotation right now.
3 is springy. 2 is.
But I think that's the last step.
Binding.
I wanted to make a video basically explaining how the feedback feels and
Yeah,
while I'm picking it.
a little bit. And try to push to a little bit. But at that point, pin 1 isn't binding, 2 isn't binding, third pin is
Basically,
almost
if
not-
someone is struggling with the lock, I would basically put up any video I find about that lock, and if you
Yeah,
see then
you
the
should
steps,
put this video out, because I didn't realize you should do that first and then come back and lift them. I thought,
Because I think I
yeah, it's
overset it.
depending how it's binding and how
I might
isolating
have
and
to
so on.
release now,
yeah, I don't know.
but
I don't
first I go
like
to
finger
the main
pins.
stick and check for pins which came up maybe. Here we go. So it's open. Pin 5 came a little bit up, and here it's picked.
Great job, Dig.
Thanks. So I will
That lock.
just skip a little bit until I start to gut it, because I think I'm explaining
Don't
stuff
relock.
probably.
I pick it kind of upside down.
Yeah, that's probably interesting, because I'm explaining a bit about gutting a lock with side pin stuff
No,
without key. That's always a little bit more struggle. Also repaying.
Yeah.
And we can gut that lock.
Yeah, that's rough because it's gonna come. They're gonna come flying out, aren't they?
Are currently the main pins here on the bottom. That's why I get kind of upside down.
Some keyless 6000s that like to shoot me in the eyeball. With their...
Yeah, exactly. You need to cover basically with your thumb while pulling it out.
Like that.
What I'm doing there is pressing the sidebar with all fingers in and cover it on top.
Yeah, it's very precarious to do that. Great job, Dig.
There's a pins want to shoot out. He saw one shoot.
Yep.
But it was only the second one, so it was good.
That was the finger pin 2.
Try doing that with nails. That'd be so hard.
Serrations.
That's such a cool lock.
Yeah, one of my most favorite locks, actually.
Hey, good evening, fool. Welcome.
Welcome.
It's a bit tricky without key to hold them inside.
This is the live stream where Vector fails at every single lock he puts in the vise.
There's a spring came directly with.
A clear box for taking apart locks one day. That'd be great.
Right.
Oh.
Be your first investor, James.
And to get this springs out. There are. And now the sidebar. Put it.
Funny
here.
part comes when it comes to the
side.
to the Bible.
Yeah, there are also
I can't anymore.
springs inside.
Eventually, you need to turn the sound a little bit louder. I can't turn it more loud.
This side.
That's it. I can't change it either.
Yeah,
And this
probably people need to make it a little bit louder if they want to hear something.
side. Alright, and now we go for the main pins.
I watched it so often already that I even need to laugh again.
Standard in 3. So there's nothing fancy on the key pins. I put them yet one together. Maybe. Like that. So now I can show the core. These are the slots for the side pins. And here is the sidebar normally. And that is some idea. I think it's to connect the cam, maybe, but no idea. So nice little keyway, and yeah, that's the core. There's nothing that special inside of it. So
There's nothing special inside.
Main
It's what I said.
and
And now the fun starts.
first pin system, as I said.
I got no patience for all that. I'd had to dump all that shit out a long time ago. Dick makes it all perfect. On those, you gotta keep track of every little damn thing though, because those are difficult to put back together if you don't have where everything's at.
Hmm.
Third pin is this full. reinforce also spool.
Yeah, it's a little bit ASMR.
And here comes the 5. Standard.
Isn't it relaxing?
So these are all all pins and springs. That is the full gut of this lock, of the size icon in TK5, which I got from Lady Locks, which gifted that nice lock to me. And I see here something inside.
Oh, so nice of her to give that to me. Can I see here? Look, it's in there.
Since it's an animal.
There it is.
Nasty stuff.
What do you say?
That's disgusting stuff.
That's bug.
It's the symbol out of frame.
I can't remember who gave me that lock, but it was never
Big
never
Smith.
cleaned or nothing. Like it was probably 300 years
It's
old.
a bug.
It came from Bricksmith. It was
Did
in a
it?
big box, you said, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She shipped the bug to me.
Oh shit, that's a good one, Dick.
It gets better.
Is there more bug in there?
There's more inside of here.
No, he said there's more.
Is it the house from this bug?
Did he say whole family?
Is it the house from this bug?
The curiosity about this lock. There are 6 drilled holes, which you can see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the plug is only able to take 5. And
I think the bug helped him pick it.
slot 6 is always empty. I think it's maybe a pin from down here, but there's something inside of there which almost look like a spring.
Look like a spring, I said.
No idea what is inside of there. Oh my god, I think there are more animals inside. That's some nasty shit. What the hell?
That's how Elijah got the idea to do it right there. I'm good. Got that bylock now. I know there's some bugs in there. There's spiders in there.
Wait, you're not supposed to talk.
It's a little bit disgusting. The strange stuff about that is you can't reach it from another position. So I hope I got now all animals out of that. That will make stuff for a great video.
All animals out of it.
I show it now, just for the sake because it's funny. That is what
Ew, what is that?
is inside of there.
I think it's an ant.
The hell?
Left thing is the body and the head, and right is the tail piece.
They ripped off his head. Oh.
I think it was already ripped off.
Yeah,
I
no
think
idea
it
what
was
it is.
already ripped off.
Pin number 7. Oh.
Really no idea.
Ant
She's trying to
colony
do
lock.
is-
Next
She's trying to
challenge
send you
lock.
a snack.
That's,
You're supposed to eat it.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a
Alright.
delicacy. Well, thanks for hanging out,
Thanks a lot.
TX. I hope you had a
And
laugh or
hopefully
two.
got
I hope you had some
everything
fun with
which-
us.
which was
And
missing.
hopefully we'll see you next time.
And yeah, you don't see that every day to have kind of animals in your life. Oh, and it's So I need a new tweezer now. I need to disinfectate it.
Disinvestigate it. Is that what you said? Oh, that's great.
I need to disinfect my tools.
I don't know the word for it. Alright, so here we go.
Just think of all the ones that were alive in there before you found the dead one.
Yeah.
You guys might have a whole colony of those now in Germany.
Probably.
And
Yikes.
yeah, here you see the rest of the log.
It's a beautiful log, though, other than the bug.
Yeah. And I think...
And
Theory B gets around GQ. There's Theory B in there.
maybe these main pins.
I just skipped a little bit. I recorded that late in the night. That's why I'm talking so silent.
And you have to kind of rotate it to the proper position that this thing can engage in this gate. And then it can't go away anymore, and the sidebar is able to...
Those are serrated fingerprints, too.
That's the red one.
They're brutal.
Engage into the lock.
Very cool one.
So
You're lucky to have a friend that will send you a lock like that.
Yeah, that's right.
I bet you none of the other lock pickers sent you a nice bug of that.
It has...
I'm explaining there the rotations, how the pins sit, and so on. And
you should put that video out, Dig, just because of the information about these fingerprints, because I wish I would have seen that before I picked my Primus or my TK5, because I hated it.
Yeah, it's just a different... I think I can't do that like an artichoke, but it's a different way to look at things, and probably someone... I look like, or I watch like 6-7 videos, how many I find about a log, if I'm not getting it and I don't understand the log, and probably one of every video, one piece helps me.
Yeah.
And the more I can get, the better it is. And what I'm tried to explain there was the rotation thing, and how it was.
That's what I mean, because when I did the Primus net, I just knew I had to rotate and lift the pins, but with mine, all I had to do is rotate them and they popped up into this correct position, like up and down. It popped up by itself. So I didn't have to actually do that last step with my Primus. But when I picked the TK5, I had to do all the steps. And
exactly.
I was really confused of how do I rotate it? Do I lift it? What do I look for feedback? Because there really isn't much about all that feedback out there at the time. This would have been amazing to hear, like, it gets binding, and then once you get it in the right direction, it's loose. Like, I didn't know that stuff, and it would have helped me at least, so I know it would help somebody else.
Yeah, it is kind of a decoding, I think. I I just don't like the way how many did that. Basically, they open the lock, look in which rotation the pins need to set, and then they put everything together and pick it. And that's like knowing the code of lock. And I tried to do it blind, and the thing with picking this thing as blind is you basically
that was the hell of a job, dude. That was a red belt lock you picked blind. That's crazy. That's crazy. Without progressive pinning, not like that is really good. That's really, really good picking.
Explain it more in detail and hope that.
Yeah, the thing is, I need to show my hand. Can I switch myself quick to the other screen? Probably.
Hold on. I can make you go back on there.
Just need my hands quick because I need to do that here. I don't remember what I wanted to do. If you do I have side pens on the table? No, I don't have side pens on the table. So if you have to set the rotation, it can happen that you basically push it forward and then it gets loose. And sometimes all the way feels still, you push it and it's still binding. And at that point, you need to think like, okay, if it's still binding, then I push it down. And if it's still basically while you push it down, don't get loose. Then you know, it was probably the wrong position. Most of the time you can't get it up again and need to set it, so you need to release the tension, then everything comes up again, then you tension again, then you push it to the other side, and then you push it down. Then you feel the click, and core rotates a little bit. And then you really need to think like, okay, the first one was pull, basically.
Right.
And you remember basically only first pull, second push, third pull, and you decode it in that way. And then you need to remember which positions that were, and then you can directly go basically pull, push, pull, push. But some locks isolate so good that when you do the turning on the side pin, sometimes the core, because the tolerances don't act that good, or they isolate, and they don't isolate, and you basically turn the pin, and somehow the core turns a little bit back, and some main pins come up then. Then you need to pick them again after you set the side pin. And on some locks, it's a back and forth.
Yeah, my TK5 was like that. Nothing really isolated too much, and I had to keep going through and doing one thing, then back to the other thing, then back to the other. It was super annoying. I don't like those ones that don't isolate. It makes it so much nicer when they do isolate, basically. Because then you just know that you've completed one part of it, and now you're just on to the second part. But when you're doing it like without the isolating, it makes it really brutal.
You can quick start the next video, then I can show you some. It's the same basically. Just continue.
I'm not sure which one. Hold on, let me take.
The first one you can.
I've
that is.
Never seen someone doing it.
Is this the right one?
Going to show
Okay.
how to assemble. For example, now it's a size icon DK5.
But that's basically about how to reassemble side pin stuff without
I think
key.
I struggled a long time and figured it out myself. So
I skip a little bit to make it a little bit shorter. Okay, I Bible populated the lock again. Then you basically prepare the core with everything. What's happening? That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, there I put the side pin stuff in, but I hold, while I do that, I hold the thumb under the main pins that they don't drop out the key pins.
Oh, yeah.
Populated with
Jesus, that's rough.
And now gets a little bit complicated, and I explain what kind of steps I go.
Sometimes that happens.
And it's kind of obvious that you think like, okay, I push the side pins just to a position where I can press the sidebar in. And if I hold the sidebar, the pins can't go anywhere. And theoretically, that's right. But I promise you, it will not work.
Oh, shit, really?
You just slip a little bit to the left or right of the sidebar, and it will come a little bit out, and then the pins will shoot in with the speed. And you will not catch them.
Yeah, I never would have thought. I would have thought just holding the sidebar, like you said. Well, that's you. Yeah, I guess because you're, like you said, it's you moving the tiniest bit.
So that you can.
When you have the key in, the key doesn't move at all. But when you're holding it with your hand, you can move.
With key you would just, with key you would just put a key in, and the key would hold every slider on the tracks.
Yeah. And this is why you practice gutting, because do you see how he's doing all those little springs? Everything he's doing is like really, really
normally
quick.
You can put the core into the housing without paying attention that these finger pins are put down, because I don't have a key. I have to. There are two ways. Align them like that, like the true gates face to the sidebar. Then you can hold it with pushing in the sidebar, but that can get a mess, because if you push it slightly out or let it slide out, the finger pins will shoot out and you likely have to search them. So I tried to do it different, and I do it now like that. I put it in, and you see I hold it horizontally. You can also do it vertically, but now I'm aligning the sidebar with the groove here, and then you can put it in even if the finger pins don't have the correct position, because that's the resting position of the side pins.
Just one at a time, basically, huh?
Exactly. It works because, the sidebar has enough tolerance to do that, and I found out it works really on every lock.
Like
Yeah.
the shim will hold the rest safe in position, and then after you're done, you can just push it in, get the shim out, and you're done. So why is that possible? There is a groove here for the sidebar, and I think every lock has that with the sidebar, and it goes completely through, so you can just push it in like that, and then
the groove is basically milled complete the whole way, basically.
Remove the shim, you will hear the pins going into the slots.
Wow.
And you have repinned or assembled your lock.
And now you see the rest of the video.
Pins are here, it can't go out, but always remember, put a clip.
Mhm.
So that's not the version.
And now, to make sure it works, you would need to pick it in the shortest time ever. I think it was in 1 minute or so, or 2 minutes. No idea. But I didn't try to make a speed pick or something, but
You are a lunatic. I can't believe you picked it that fast. Holy shit. That's very fast.
What's
What's
this
my
speed pick?
M3?
no idea.
I can
1 minute, 2 minutes.
Fourth pin on the sidebar and pull it. That is binding now.
I think I'm already on the side pen on that stage there.
Set the tension a little bit more.
Big's a beast.
Anything tonight?
And there it comes. Now the string is in.
Big is a beast.
Alright, going to pin 5 now.
How about the challenge lock bucket? Maybe I'll open one of those.
I posted a picture of Medico picked, just a picked Medico, because I picked it and wanted to post a picture, whatever. But it was just a regular Medico, I guess. And I posted it on Facebook, and you would think those people never seen anybody picked a Medico before, the way they were just going like crazy. The one guy's like, you need to pick it from the factory out of a package and prove that it is real. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
bro, it's a Medico. Like, not to put down Medicos, but like, I mean, when you've picked a bunch of other stuff, a Medico isn't too sometimes, especially an original Medico, it's not that hard. Like, it's not the cam lock version. It's not the M3. It's not the 4. And I was just like, sir, shut up. Like, I don't have to fake my Medico. And then
That's not always the case. So 2 was
somebody goes,
binding,
pick
and I could
the
lift it
bylock. Now
to the
pick the
gauge.
bylock. And I was like, well, I picked the bylock before. And then somebody goes, pick the M3.
Now I have to
Like,
go
I
to
picked the
post
M3
tools,
before.
which is
Like, how
on
about that, all you?
the wheel.
They
Right.
were so rude. It was just like a big, like, they're challenging me to, because I picked a Medico. Like, I wasn't trying to be,
Like that.
I just was posting a picture like, hey, look how cool. I picked a Medico.
Yeah, that-
like,
that
God,
is
they were
interesting.
going like for blood.
What's
What's that, Dick?
I just show that part. There is basically the sidebar is correct setted, and the core turns into the spools, and that gives a different feedback in terms of how much the core turns. You see
Yeah.
that now, how much it turns?
Already possible
And
to set it.
sometimes you get
That's not
into
always
this
the
and
case. So 2 was binding, and I could lift it to the gate. Now it falls into the.
and now basically you know the sidebar, everything is good, just the main pins are somewhere wrong, and you see how much it turns there. That is, I think, the greatest open feeling if the main pins are in the end the problem, because you need to
Yeah.
counter rotate so much and then it eventually opens.
That's
And you
wild.
see how much the core turns back.
Like that. Pin 4 was already presetted. That's why I don't need to pick that again. Alright. Everything was correct. Picked again. And yeah, that's how you reassemble a lock.
Great
without
work, Dig.
the key.
Thank you.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
you
watching.
should put that up on your channel. Just even if you don't want like whatever, just to have it for other people to be able to look and find it, because that would be very helpful to people. You know.
Yeah. Now I need a tip from the pros here, because I won't be so long on anymore. But is Bugazo still not here? Is he still here?
I don't know.
I need someone who is able to pick unsprung sliders. I hate unsprung sliders. I have no clue how people pick so I have not got the hang for it, because every time I had a lock with unsprung sliders, I put it away directly.
Vector's picked them, haven't you, Vector?
I hate
I've done the Desmo and the 3KS.
Yeah, but it's not fun. Why?
Well, what's your question? Maybe Vector can help you.
The problem is with sprung, you go behind the slider and you push it, and if it's springy, it will just come back. You feel feedback is springy. If it is binding, you feel that.
Can I give you the same advice you gave me one time?
Just binding.
Skill issue.
What is it?
Theoretically, it is just. I
said
either need
skill
to.
issue.
It's either. I don't know. I could use a tool with kind of a fork to grab it, and I hate this tool. I hate it as hell. Because I hate grabbing the pin. I know probably
So I'll caveat this with the unsprung slider locks that I just told you, the Desmo and the 3KS. That's all they are unsprung sliders. So there's no other.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little different than.
But do you use a flag or a fork?
So for a Desmo, I use a half diamond.
Okay.
And for the 3KS, I made a fork.
But aren't you like, I have the problem. I can't feel the movement of it, because it's there is no spring behind it. I hate it. So
here, I mean, testing to see if the unsprung slider is set is no different than a sprung slider, because it wiggles. And it wiggles a lot when it's in the true gate.
But if you have only a flag, you will touch it and it will move away.
Yes. So then you go and you touch the other side.
Yeah, but then you have to move the flag around it.
Yes. What's the problem?
Oh, I hate it. Okay.
Well, you either do that or you make a fork.
Yeah, the fork, then you could test either way.
Let me show you the fork I made for. Let me get my focus ready. Okay.
Also, I don't feel. Probably I feel it, but.
Come on, focus. Focus. I really need to get myself a new camera, because I'm pretty sure that like the little motor to focus is.
I can understand why people use light and look into the keyway with unsprung stuff.
So, this is the fork I made for the 3KS. Just a slight bend to it, because it's very narrow in the keyway.
I have that too.
And then a notch, so that way I can grab onto the pin and wiggle it.
I have that too.
Looks like a bug. Those look huge. fork might be too big.
That one is quite. I just have it really big in screen, right?
No, Vector's is teeny.
Yeah, mine is too. It's just the tip of the.
No, stick it on your finger.
Yeah, put it on your finger and look compared to Vector's dig. It's way too wide and big.
I can't do it. It's thinner. Oh God, I can't turn it even.
That could be why you're having some troubles.
That's still pretty big. Hold on, I'll get my calipers and I'll measure. I'll even use millimeters for you.
I can't do it smaller because my blade or with whatever I cut it. Yeah, actually I can grab with this thing the sliders, but I still hate it.
Can someone please show me how to make a G-dang tension tool for damn quick set sidebars?
That one here might be too big,
has one.
but that is a great one.
So this is under 2 millimeters wide in total. So 1.74 millimeters wide. And,
I don't have a caliper here.
The part that
yeah, mine is either.
this,
Mine is also under 2. You can't see it, but it's a little bit under 2. Total width is like 1.9, 1.8.
Yeah, that might be a little big.
Yeah, no, I can't do it smaller. It's not possible. I don't have a tool for it.
Maybe
I tried it with the
I
thinnest.
have never broken a pick before, so I literally just started sanding until I got to a point that I liked with this one. A lot of people make cider forks.
Didn't you cut it, this one? I tried it with a Dremel cut with a wheel.
So this was, what was this? This is something out of a Southern Specialties kit.
I
had a small belt sander, and I took the tip off till I got there.
Don't have such things.
And the other difficulty is finding the right shape, because you don't want it to take up too much of the keyway, or at least for our 3KS. This one is really especially for the 3KS more than other things. But a half diamond works pretty good too.
But you need to go around. Okay, I feel it. Yeah, with the fork, it's so easy to tell.
Yeah.
Basically,
when
I grabbed it.
So the trick is you apply tension and then you try to wiggle. And if you can wiggle, you're in a gate. And if you can go and find one that doesn't wiggle as much, you're in a false state. And if it's bound.
Yeah, that is basically binding, but it's only working because you have two sides which push it to the left and right. That makes it possible to wiggle. If you have a flag, you need to go like from the right, from the left, from the right, from the left, from the right, from the left.
But after a little bit, I mean, if you're going to work on it for a minute or two, you'll get a feeling for it.
Even with a flag?
Well, I haven't used a flag. Like I said, a half diamond is very similar to a flag. But like you'll apply some tension and then you go to move it.
Yeah.
And
like that.
You have a 50-50 shot of moving it in a direction that has a lot of movement.
That is also so much movement, which is after you set one.
Yeah.
It's so boring. It's really boring though.
That's the excitement with it. When you get the wiggle, you know that you've got that slider set.
Yeah, but there's also a really big difference between a true gate wiggle and a false gate wiggle.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's so easy to differentiate.
A little bit. The true gate wiggles a lot of a bit.
Yeah, exactly. But because it's unsprung, it's totally boring. You don't need even to make. So with a fork, it's totally boring. That's what I want to say.
There you go. It'll be easier for you to pick it then, and you could just hurry up and get it over with. That's
so
all.
if it's
Heck with it.
totally boring, then what lock is that you have?
It's the R10.
Oh,
But only
you
sliders.
just have the sliders in. Okay. And that's the easy way to do sliders is sideways because you don't have gravity pulling them down.
Yeah, but that's the normal way.
Yes, only pins. I think that's what they're they're saying is basically you put the slider in between the tongues of the fork so you can push
so the
and
slider
pull
comes
it.
in, and then you can slide it around like that. And
Cool.
the general picking theory with sliders is you apply especially unsprung ones, you apply tension to do a wiggle test. And if you find a slider that is binding, it is not set, then you need to release tension a little bit to move it, and only it, because you don't want to move any of the other sliders because they're unsprung. Until it pops into something, either a false gate or a true gate, then you apply more tension, then you wiggle again. And if you're in a false gate, you'll wiggle a little bit because it's a false gate. But once you get into a true gate, it wiggles a lot. It is surprising the amount of wiggling a slider does in a true gate.
It's really
I
surprising
need to
big
try
amount.
one of those. I need to try that. I've never tried to pick a slider lock like.
I just need to get used to the fork to grab the pins there.
So with anything, you'll get used to it, Dig. You know, just doing it over and over
to be
again.
able to do it without flag, with a flag, not with a fork.
Yeah, because once you add the pins, then the sliders are in between the pins. So if you have some low pins, you're gonna have to figure out how to poke that slider with a flag.
Jeez. Yeah, with the pins in the way too. Is that the same with the U9 True Gate?
I would love to give you advice about the U9, but I've never picked one.
Yeah, the U9 True Gate is pretty obvious. I mean, it definitely, when you pick it, it's going to be like the pin's going to bind and then you're going to pick it. And then you'll know it's going to it's going to be like jiggly again. But if it's too jiggly, that means it's overset. But if it moves and then stops like a hard stop, then you know it's set. If it moves and just keeps flopping, then it's overset. But I thought it was one of the easier ones to tell if the the wafers was actually set. I found that to be, or the levers were actually set. I found that to be one of the easier ones to tell, but it was harder to pick just because of how much shit you had to do to get it to pick. But once you got them in the right spot, you definitely can tell. You're like, oh, it's for sure set correctly. So clicky test, jiggle test, and now wiggle test. So many tests. I graduated already.
It's basically it's all the same. Just some are sprung and some are not.
Yeah, I found the U9 was one of the, like I said, that was probably easy to tell when I've always said they give great feedback, but the way you have to pick it, you have to memorize each step because you have to remember. You could pick like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 2, number 2, number 4, number 4, number 5, number 7, number 6, number 7, number 7, number 7, number 1. Like it's one of them deals. It's really hard to get that whole procedure. And like, cause you'll pick now, and the good thing about the U9 is it binds front to back. So the first one is usually the first lever to bind is the first one. So you'll pick it, and then the second one, and then the third one. But in between that, you'll have to go back and pick another one of them again, and then go back to the next one, then back one, then next one. Then, you have to kind of continuously go and set different ones, but it does bind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. but in between then you have to go back and get this. It's really annoying. But once you get the I would write everything down.
Is it normal for the forks that you can't get the total right position? So I need to go out, around.
That's why
and
your
push it
fork is
totally
too
over.
big.
Yeah. But it's working with going out, going to the left, and push it just over with the side, basically.
Yeah, so if you use the side of your fork, you can probably get that.
Yeah.
And then it's like using a flank.
Yeah,
You
it's the
can only
same,
push one
basically.
side.
But only for for the total right position, basically, I need that.
Oh, that's right.
So one of the things I like about using a half diamond on the Desmo, and this probably applies to some other locks, is the little triangle shape. You can fit down into the channel where that the slider moves
Yeah,
in.
exactly. That is to feel the track, basically, that I'm also doing. Yeah. Do you something like all sliders to the right as first step with unsprung?
When I pick the Desmo, that's what I do is I'll throw all the sliders to one direction, then start at the back of the lock and work my way front, because then I'm not interfering with sliders that I've already set. The 3KS, I did front to back, weirdly enough. Or did I do back to front?
What is this not?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's front to back.
Finding these
The 3KS
sliders blind
did
is...
not, if you accidentally nudged one, they did not like yeet themselves across the lock like a Desmo did.
Okay. Yeah, I need to get the hang of these. But I blind picking those is so annoying. So I can't look in my log because I need to put a really strange position for that. So I'm just searching them with the pick in the log. And it's so annoying to find those nubs somewhere. Especially, I'm thinking like, okay, I need to click one to the left, and then I notice, oh, I'm totally left already. I just push them over to the right side again. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't believe the amount of hatred and picking a stupid Medico.
That's why I stay off of Facebook. Just a bunch of people that hate each other there.
Yeah, Facebook's a bit crazy. Nightmare said, I really want to pick an Asset 700. They are fun.
How much is your slider pick kind of bent to the top?
Very, very slightly.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, I have also a thing slightly.
Let me.
You should see if you can find somebody to make you one, Dig. I don't think that's that big of a,
Yours less than mine, I think.
Yes, because too much is, well, like I said, this was designed with the, I built this with the 3KS because it has sliders on both sides. So
yeah, I know.
You don't want it to sit too tall and bump into sliders on the wrong side.
I don't think unsprung sliders and I get friends.
They just might be one of them things that you just, have trouble with, Dick, and just can't.
It's like me and barrels. I don't do barrels.
Yeah, if it's not fun, won't worry about it. There's plenty of other stuff you could be doing. Although I know Vector can pick barrels. I know he could.
No, it's a fact. I cannot. Any lock.
I really think I will. I really think I will focus on. Can you do it? Can you do the slider thing with the flag?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, not with moving around, because with moving around, that the way you do there is too much that your head understands that there's still movement or not. It's the time frame is too long. You can't do it like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
It's more like a poke.
Yeah, but it won't come back.
Poke.
Yeah, but you can't poke from the right and from the left.
Correct.
At the same time.
You have to pick one. So imagine this. Let's say you take all your sliders and you put them on one side, like the left.
Left, yeah, okay.
And then you just poke from the left.
And it will slide through because nothing is binding of that slider.
So you apply a lot of tension.
Yeah.
And then you go and you find the slider that doesn't want to move.
Exactly.
A little bit of tension, and then you poke it a little bit. More tension, and then you test.
Yeah, but the other sliders are at that point already to the far right. Because I moved them already all right, because I was like, is there something? Is there something? Is there something? No. Okay, it's something.
So this is why, for instance, on the Desmo, so remember on the Desmo I said I picked it back to front. And for that I use the half diamond. So I'd move all the sliders, and then I'd start at the back, because I could focus on those two sliders. And once they're set, then I move to the sliders in front of them. And hopefully I don't touch the ones that I've put in place. So maybe consider that if you want to try the flag, starting from the back and going to the front.
Yeah.
And then as that sidebar starts to tilt in the lock, as you said it, it's going to react a little more strongly on the next and following pins. So your hardest one is going to be that first one, and then each successive slider is going to get easier.
Okay.
But then again, I also have never picked an MT5 Plus, so I could be talking out of my nether regions.
Wazoo. My nether regions.
Yep.
But where it's cracking, I don't know, Snake. I think he's abandoned us. He doesn't love us anymore. That's
the
vibe
Kraken
I'm
showed up
getting.
and said, "Where's Snake?" Now Snake is here, and where's Kraken? And I can't even get a challenge lock open.
Would you go by more by? So I can either go by basically clearance of the slider, basically how much room it has to move inside of the true gate. But I could also go by how much the core is turning if I set it to a certain position.
I don't know about the core turning.
Here it's basically not much turned. Click further, it is turned far. And the click next, it is less. But it's still more movement.
That means that sidebar is starting to sit down a little farther.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So theoretically it should be the true gate then. That's also movement. That is also movement. That is no movement.
Yeah, the Illinois Duo is a great purple lock. Very fun and very inexpensive. That's a good one.
I have one that I haven't picked, but only because I don't have a nut to put on the back of it. It makes me sad.
Oh, what to put on it?
So I have a cam lock version of the Duo.
Oh, yeah,
I just don't have the hardware that goes on the back of the cam lock.
That sucks.
So if you take the key out, then the wafers will explode.
Rude. I wonder if I have anything that would work for it.
I have like a pile of locks that I just need to like stick in my pocket and go to a hardware store with.
Yeah.
Not really a pile, because I need to tap in some grub screws for my Avis XP2 because I bricked it. And I need to get some hardware for the Illinois Duo.
I was gonna say I have some cam locks around here, but might have something, but
I feel like that's too far. I feel like that was too far. Oh, faucet is back. Are my key pins still there? Yes. Good. What is Lady Locks working on?
Got out that M3. I'd like to pick this one in the biaxle and the other one and just take a picture of all three. That way I can not have to get yelled at about them.
You letting those randos on the internet get to you?
Mm-hmm. No, I just want to be like, here, they're all picked. Shut up. Although I am not going to ever pick the cam lock versions because I hate those. But the rest of them, I don't mind these. I don't know what it is, but I hate those cam ones of the Medico. I really do. I don't know how people can do it. Although Dick gave some good tips the other day that might help me pick it.
It's still a mystery to me.
I'm gonna try what you said and see.
Yeah,
if that would work, that would be awesome.
I should probably watch in the keyway what I'm doing there because I'm just... Where's the pin? Where's the pin? And apparently I really suck at finding it. Theoretically, you should be able to kind of feel the track with the tips and then go to the left and find the knob and then go under it and above it and then you should grab it. But no, not with that lock.
Dig, what's your vice name? Somebody was asking about it.
Proxon. I can turn it.
Yeah.
Proxon.
I always get a kick out of it when somebody asks me about the mini chuck, like says, what vice is that one for the mini chuck? Because I always feel like I thought everybody had one. And then everyone in the world had a mini chuck, but nah, it's just me. I just have every mini chuck in the world. I just got one for every color. Oh, I just think they're so popular. Yeah, I'm missing something on this one. Oop. And did I overset? I think I might have. Dang it. Mine keeps getting stuck. I don't know why. All hail the Chuck Vice. I know that's right. Lock Chuck's going to be busy for a while because he's doing some more building a set for the high school play. So he's going to be busy for quite some time. And not able to join us. Actually, I should put Lockchuck in here with us since he just can never join us anymore. We don't want to be here. There we go. Oh, no, it covers up Dig. Never mind. Can't put him in there.
What? Me?
Yeah, can't put Lockchuck in right now because he's covering your screen. We'll wait.
Why? Why my screen? Why my screen? I'm anyways only picking. You
Why
can
would
put
he
4.
be covering Dig?
What's that?
How would he be covering Dig?
It's just an overlay. So the position on the overlay is where Dig's screen happens to be. That's all. I'll have to make a Lockchuck that's on the side.
Ah, you did the chat on the screen, right? Or
The
am I
what?
blind? There's a chat on stream.
Shit
or is it only
on
me?
screen.
Chat.
I don't know. I did this.
No?
I put Lockchuck on here like this.
Ah, that. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I thought like there is a
Oh,
chat.
no, not the chat.
The chat
no.
is on screen.
Yeah, but it's not blocking anything.
No. It's just an overlay basically.
Yeah. I thought people might like that because I forgot to turn it on in the beginning. But I know sometimes the chat doesn't come up immediately when the live is over. And I was going to put it up at the beginning, but I forgot. Well, we'll do it next time. It's nice they put it.
I will push
for it.
the lock in the position that I can see the sliders. I can't anymore. I need to see what I'm doing there. Finding them blind is so annoying.
Should bust out your little mini camera.
No, I don't have that anymore.
Oh.
Because mine wasn't working right.
Oh, okay. That sucks because they're nice to have.
Okay, apparently the clearance came from my fork.
The clearance?
Yeah, the movement basically, that I could move my pick so and so far to the left and right. Wait, I push it completely to the right again. So that should be the most right position. I can't see anymore anything. I'm blind.
Yeah, I hate those slider locks. I don't know. I have that MT5 I want to try to pick someday, but I don't know how good it'll be because it's the sliders, and I don't too good with those. Very good with those. And I need a slider pick for it, and I don't have one, so yeah.
Oh my god, I can't see anything in this log. Probably turn it more like here.
What's the jet? Ground fog, what's up, buddy? Charles Vice 4550. Welcome 4550. I forgot to say hello. C-Man has his meetups at comic book stores. Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I really use the flag.
It's a good place for him. Huh. All right. Well, gentlemen, I think I am going to call it a day.
No, not yet.
All right.
Call it a live. Dick's determined to get his lock open.
I don't see how he stays up this late because it's almost my bedtime.
I know. I am running out of steam, and Dick still has to get up super early.
Dig's a machine.
That's
the only explanation.
Yes, he is. He is a machine.
Yeah, there it's moving. The first time. Okay.
Look, right when he's making progress. I'll wait until it's almost open, and then I'll end it. They would kill me. Oh my god. Yes, thank you, Dark Wolf. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Isamu Sushi said, I made it back, but just at the end. Sorry, everyone. Good to talk. Good to talk with you when I could. Yeah, we appreciate you popping in, Isamu Sushi. Hopefully you can make it to the next one. We'll be doing a hangout over on the Dragon's Lair server in the next day or so, now that I got it figured out. For the channel members, so keep an eye out for me posting the day and time I'm going to do that. All right, guys, keep an eye out over on the server. I'm going to post it there at the server. And but yeah, thanks for hanging out, Vector, and thanks for hanging out, Dig. I appreciate you guys so very much. Thanks to Marston for popping in earlier too, and P Dubs. Hope she gets her scrap finished up and figured out. And thank you everybody in chat for stopping by to hang out with us. Had a great time with you all, and I love you all so very, very, very much, and I will see you on the next one. Alrighty.